Cutting Edge with Mutabaruka. We are listening to our meds. You know here, Cutting Edge, the edge, the edge.
This is the Cutting Edge on IRFM Day. I'll do it next Wednesday. This is the first Wednesday in September. The year so done again. Give thanks to reach so far and hope to reach further. Yeah, we're there with you. Carry through the vibes, carry through the pace. We could have this somewhere, but we choose to there, right? So why you stay with me? We're there till 2 o'clock. Yeah, man. Straight till 2 o'clock. So get your matching stick, full up your eye. Yes, and your coffee or whatsoever you drink at them over there. Or say all the dressmaker them and the tailor them, make sure an eagle joke you that you can't don't go to bed because it can pain you till you're ready. You understand? At the house. After we don't get through all of them things that we want to say, we're going to go to the guests, yes. So we see where the warmonger them sitting in them seats, planning to figure out if they must go to war or they must not go to the war. When we know to them they are war every day. Them just have try to figure out if them go to a next war. But them people, they never stop war. Because we know them still are there in Iraq. And we see them blow up a place today. Some Iraqi blow up a place with some children and some things. So them left down there so wide open. It was more stable before them go there. Now it is unstable. We see Afghanistan, them still have blow up the children them with them drone. It's a terrible thing. Them have this drone thing. Unmanned drone. Them say where them can kill you, but them won't get killed because them sit down in those places all in America and man them drone there, you know. Yeah, man. There are some places where them sit down in Seattle and just observe. Anyway, too much crowd there anyway. Certain people look certain way. Them just remotely control them things and just blow up the people them. Terrible thing. Obama have many children blood upon him and many children is dying in Afghanistan and Pakistan under the disguise of liberating the people out of Al-Qaeda and the Taliban. So now them a plan another strike again for the next country. America claim that them is the moral standard for which others must be judged. Where people who see things differently must be judged by them. So we hear that now because of some weapons of mass destruction according to them plan to teach Assad a lesson. I saw the man they talk, you know. The man they talk like everybody else a pick, you know. Yes, you know, they're going to teach him a lesson now by sending rockets in our country to blow up certain place. But when they talk about blow up the place, they not talk about how much people go and get killed in the blowing up of places. Because it is impossible for these people to send bomb into your country and don't kill people. But them call those people collateral damage. Yeah, man, collateral is like some tree where the wind come blow down, you know. To them, human life is like trees, man. You know, when a man want to plant something this one, if it's the weed, in the way, him just root out the weed and throw it away. A collateral damage, them call people. And things going tumble down. Because everywhere them go, the country them get worse. We see that in Libya, them get rid of Gaddafi, the country in a turmoil. We see that in Iraq, them claim they left Iraq, the country in a turmoil. We see that in Afghanistan, them can't come to grips with what them doing in Afghanistan up to now, yet till them are going to pull out. Them call it premature ejaculation in a certain quarters. But we don't know where going to happen this or now, because Obama say, me go bomb up the place, but guess what? Me go to the Congress first and make them know so we go bomb up the place. So we don't know if the Congress come back and say no, because you have some deliberate people in there, you know, we want to embarrass him, you know, say, watch out, you draw a red line for last year, you know. And for the day, 1 year after, for the day, when them say, when say, about red line, we see weapons, sodium fluoride. And people don't easy, you know. We see the sodium fluoride testing go on. Because them now wait for the UN people them are testing. You know, the Russian them going to go test certain things and I realize about wait there. I really, the guys them, we call themselves rebels. Really dash thing there, you know. And America said, hey, watch out. We don't care what you are saying in Russia. We are here no friend, you know. Assad dash thing there and kill 400 picnic and 2,000 big people. I mean 2,000 people including 400 people. So you know. A bomb, we are going to bomb him up, you know. So Russia say, hey, watch out, we're going to push some our army and some of our weapons right beside the border right there, so you know. Because you know, say, there are some people over the other side named Hezbollah. Them man they not easy, you know. Them man they not afraid of nothing. And them not enough to, you know. But them harms themselves from Iran and all them places. Them say, watch out. You see, anyhow America ever drop any bomb inside this, so we're going to shoot two things going over Israel, so you know. Israel had plan up, you know. Israel say, hey, you think, say, me going to make you shoot things over here, so I'm going to shoot back things over there, so. And some man is a sex thing I go on with them man there, you know. Yes, who have the biggest penis. That's why all of them weapons look like penis, you know. Yes, I penetrate this and I penetrate that. Them man, they are some real macho, crazy, sex maniac who rape people country and use them power of authority based upon of them military might and economical strength to deprive other people of happiness. And when you claim say dictator rise up in a country, them go in there and claim say the dictator is this and the dictator is that, yet still history show that America always depend on the wrong side. History show that. In a Nicaragua, long time. El Salvador, long time. Cuba, long time. Grenada, long time. All of the places where America going now, them always depend on the wrong side. So we don't know where I got me so now. Because even though we over here, so I go like set the far from we, you know. Yeah, man, we are going like say, hey, that we go we over there, so but watch out. You say anyhow, it's not that America go to drop things in other country there, you know, but anyhow the country ever retaliate. Because you know, so them guys, you know, them say, oh, yeah, you see America now. We can't fight America, you know. But you see a guy next door with us, so where America, we control America. Because make no bones about it, you know. It's not America control Israel, you know. It's Israel control America. Jewish money run America. So watch out. You see, if them guys there in Syria and Hezbollah and all them guys there who know say them can't fight America. But if you can't catch Kwaku, you catch him short. So you know. We not drop some bomb come over here so and see where I got them. Drop some bomb. Because we know someone going to blow up certain places, you know, but we're not going to take it so because them have all the same things them where them feel say the Syrian and the Hezbollah man them not have, you know. The Iranian them don't give them people them things already, you know, and the Chinese don't sell them these things already, and the and the Russian them don't sell them already, and Britain don't sell them already. Why you think say Britain decides them are going to draw out? Britain are going to draw out because them know say the chemical them where them are talk about with down Syria the right now we drop this so. A Britain sell them go down there. A Britain the Unite where them call it not United the British companies. There are British companies that send those so-called chemicals down into Syria there. And it get up into the right hands and wrong hands and whatever hands you want to get it. And I am told that a lot of the testing that the American claim to them do in the ear of the people them who them claim dead is sodium fluoride. Them tests are fine. I say sodium fluoride can cause enough things, But you know, sodium fluoride is in the water in America. Someone asked the question, shouldn't we now bomb America for unleashing sodium fluoride in the water that American people can be drinking that water for so long? That is terrorism. So, England said, no, we are eased out of that one, We are eased out of that one, but we're going to tell them to we are eased out of that one, because we don't sure if America have them things right. Because the last time they make a go in a war, and them claim to them have the thing right, and them never have it right, and them embarrass me that our Prime Minister Blair did have to tell lie for them. So, them now going to follow the more Prime Minister and go in at something where America said. Them have to go prove that for themselves. But that's how them tell we. Say that's why them now go down there. But we know why them now go down there. Them now go down there because them help Assad in certain ammunition sales. Meanwhile, them they are telling say Assad this and Assad that. Them they are sell things to Assad and also the rebel them said we. You think them people they easy? You ever hear them say the enemy of my enemy is my friend? Sir, them people that are easy, Things are not what it seems when we watch CNN and BBC. I want you to know that they make you believe what them want you to believe. So when you look at the TV, you see what them want you to believe, but you see behind the corona, behind the thing there, a different thing are going on in a few life, So all the Jamaican people them who hear about this thing we are grew up and how them sit down and know plan out them strategy now. You think say now go affect we? Hey, all the government up here so they're glad if the war start, that when the gas ride, them can have something to blame. Them can say, well, the reason why this never work out is because of the war in Syria. That anything they gone bad already, And them have a little stupid talk. I say, we're gone by the man. I lie. We're gone by the man. He can't go good evening. It's foolishness. We're gone by the man. He must rectify in the afternoon that it can't go good in the evening. And that himself way. Say if it gone by the man, it can't go good in the evening. That's foolishness. Like a man that talk about say, give me the whole time religion. I don't want no whole time religion. It's not good enough for me. So, you can just imagine how these people who face all certain things that go on in them country and it now work out. Them can't have something now for blame. Them can't say, yes, I true, the war are go on there, so you see the gas must rise. Which we don't know it will raise because it will raise every week. This week them drop it 2 cents and the next week them raise it 5 cents. The next week them drop it 3 cents and the next week them raise it 10 cents. So you actually feel like say the thing I raise. I don't know if it actually go down when them say it go down because I don't know how the guy them change the pump so quick. If them have to change the pump every week, it's a lie them I tell the people them who buy gas. Because guys long time after that say, boy, them go raise the gas next week. Nobody change the pump, How them change the pump? Every week. Every week. It's like the gas will go down 2 cents or go up 4 cents. How them change the pump every week? You think any guy will sit down there after that change pump? You don't want to believe that? No, so I'm just put it at table, put it at and say, watch that. This that's so it's going to know it's going to raise next week, so here one now. I could just put it at that. It's a terrible thing. So we're going to watch where we're going down there, so, because believe you me don't really want, because remember, I said them get you that Gaddafi, and we know blow up, I mean things blow up down there, so them get you that Saddam, even though it go on down there, so but it affect we little. But this is a different place, This is a different place, This is Syria. This is Lebanon. This is Israel. This is Iran. And this is Russia. Ironically, show them people that stay now. Obama, they are Russia tomorrow. Or today, they are Russia. Oh, you can't believe that? Obama, the president, and Putin are going to sit down tomorrow or today and talk about certain things. And the two of them round the corner plan for bomb one of them. They don't easy the rasta. Diplomacy is not diplomacy, it's lie. It's liar. Them is not diplomats, them is liar. A guy sit down, having guys them down at the corner down there, say, watch out. Alright, we don't have to ship them out there, so we're ready to blow up them place there. And a guy around the corner say, hey, say them ever blow up them place there, we're gonna blow up them place there. And a guy say, hey, me not gonna make you blow me up, I'm gonna blow up over there, so. What kind of people them that, Rasta? What kind of people them that? It's a serious, serious thing. All the people them sit down and structure earth away there. That we could have live in it. And I try to figure out our little life around the corner here, so. And them guys, they have big plans for we. A big plans them have for we. Or them have so much big plans for we. And we don't have no say in it, I like this government, This government that go do certain things, and we don't have no say in it. After we tell them, say, no IMF, they must say, hey, no IMF. Watch out, we have to go IMF. We no business. At the better, we is your father and mother. We know what is best for you. IMF. Boom, them go to IMF and we say, everything. 20,000 people go left school, unemployed. Now have no job out there, so. Unemployment on the rise. More people are ball now. Meanwhile, they want to kill the goat and sell the managed water to the Chinese. We don't just build a fence round. Just sell them everything, man. Sell them everything. Make the whole of it start to talk Chinese and eat dog and all them something there and become a Chinese colony. And the best thing for we. The America thing never did that work out. We that follow America thing no work. You think America busy with we again? Even if we go to we go turn communist now, America wouldn't business with we. Just like how Britain never business with we. America no business with we. We want some Chinese authority on here. Totalitarianism. We want some Chinese authority. Make them build up a wall like the hotel them. We have build wall in the sea. We just want some Chinese to build some wall right around Jamaica. Great Wall of Jamaica. Just build it right around Jamaica. Nothing come out, nothing come in, but Chinese. And then we can have chopstick and eat Chinese food. Delicacies. Lot of peanuts in our plate. We have to figure out that. Manage water without kill the goat. But who care now? Who care? Because we have some man here. Minister of Environment, which part him there. Minister of Trade, which part them there. Minister of National Security, which part them there. You know, to say the thing not secure. The thing not secure because America control the island over there, so maybe the American them go get up and say, wait, hold on. Oh, not talk about the Chinese them go over there. So remember saying in 1940 something we did sign a thing with Britain and all them where they say that little piece of island there. And we supposed to control that, Plus, we still never dig up the place yet to find out all the treasures them with the pirate and they left over there for a long time. So, we can't afford the Chinese them to go over there. You understand? We have to figure it out. Maybe we have to do some excavation first and find all Captain Kidd treasure and all these pirates where they dip on the high seas. We left treasures all over there, so we will not dig up yet. Can't kill the goat yet. Because after you don't kill the goat now, you see Jamaican people can't go over there unless they have a passport and visa. Because it's going to be a little colony a little Chinese colony over there, so where you have to go take all days to go over the Chinese embassy to go get a visa to go over there. And if them find in the water, they will go say, wait, what kind of thing that? Or you have to go find yourself in the water. Behave yourself. You know, it's a different little country over here, so. Who remember Chinatown in Jamaica? Only pound too young for know, but Chinatown, there was a place in Jamaica named Chinatown, you know. Can't tell you which part Chinatown used today. Chinatown used today from Barry Street, go right up to where we would now call the big tree in a parade there, so. Go right up to West Queen Street. Not West Queen Street. Yeah, West Queen Street. After Spanish Town Road to West Street. So may I show you the area now. You go down West Street to Arbor Street. And then you go to Princess Street. May I miss out on the road there, Princess Street, Luke Lane, yes. Go right up there, so. The whole of this, so the name was Chinatown. For those of you who don't know that a pure Chinese people used to down there, so. Anything what you want in the Chinese thing, you know, can go down there, so get it. Clappers, fireworks, shuboom and all them things that we used to light and starlight and all them something there. That time, black people never used to bring it in and have to hide it from police. You understand? Because right now, they make it illegal. You know, see? So, because black people now, I got China, go take things them and bring them, come down there, so. But there was a time when a Chinese people run down there, so. You know, see? Whole heap of Chinese have stored down there, so, until the Syrian them just start to creep in. Because Syrian them start to creep in down there, so, and the this and the that, and it just become a mix-up thing. And then black people start decide, say, but wait, you think so we want to stay a blouse and skirt Carnation Market or Yale Street Market all the while? We want to open some business down there, so. So 1 and 2 black people just go down there, so and just sneak in. Just open out some little store down there and start to push some man card on the road whenever you used to get pushed on the road. Black people are easy, you know. I know we see Princess Street full of sisters who, trust me, man, them should be in Manhattan. Because they know them do ear and fix eyelash and do toenail and fingernail on the side of the road there. It's unbelievable that them not go to high school, go study this and cosmetology and all these things. And these daughters, you see when them done make you up, trust me, man, Jacqueline have nothing to say when them see you. When them done put a fingernail on you and pretty up the fingernail and the eyelash gone up, you better make sure you don't kiss one of them girl in eyes, eyelash look out your face. Them know where them are do. When them done weaving the weave in your ear and make it stay there all 1 year. Not a Manhattan store in a Manhattan can do what them daughter they do. But them know them control the road, and you see people are selling on the road, and a black people, a whole heap of black people now start to own store down there, so. But it take years to them things that happen, years. Can you remember all Times Store down King Street when we used to go at Times Store King Street, Christmas come? Times Store was the most popular store in a Christmas time when Santa Claus in there, you can sit down in a Santa Claus lap. All them things, you know, me start to figure out about it, you know, when you sit down in a Santa Claus lap. Time go there, like get off to Santa Claus, you know, sit down in a Santa Claus lap and just take picture and go, ho, 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 ho. And you go buy a present. You think I give you the present. You go down at this cashier, pay for the present, and come up back to Santa Claus and show Santa Claus your ticket. And Santa Claus, ho, 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 and give a present. And you feel good. Times Store. Who remember them thing there? When Bank of Jamaica did the on King Street. Look on it now. You want to go down there now? Trust me. If you ever go down on King Street, you know, I guarantee you, say, between Barry Street and Tower Street, you're going to find at least 100 people that sleep on the road down there, so. Guarantee you. Between the front of the courthouse and the front of which part them used to call Bank of Jamaica and go around Peters Lane corner around it. So I guarantee you, say, at least 100 people are laid down on the road down there so right now. You don't believe me? Drive go down there right now and you see that. So black people control them place, you know. It's a strange thing. The way we control it. In the poverty and degradation and the sufferation. And Chinese people move out. So Mr. Yap and Mr. Sang and Mr. Lee and Mr. D left we and him build up supermarket. And we are following him, you know. You think we are left him? Because him left out of the area where I'm used to there, you know. Mr. Yap left out the area and Mr. Lee and Mr. Lap left out the area, you know. But guess what? We don't own a supermarket, so we follow him. And I left him out of the area, you know. But we say, which part Mr. Yap, which part Lee Yap, that him just go so boom. Him just hold on the grocery shop. But guess what? I make him son control the grocery shop. And him just go open the supermarket. So meanwhile, when him son come from school, him son just control the grocery shop. And him just go, so boom, I open a supermarket. Because I open a supermarket now, further away from which part all of the black people them there. We are laid down on the street in front of Bank of Jamaica and Peters Lane. And we are open some liquor store and a eyelash and all them thing there. Him not go, so bam, I open a store further up. So him not downtown again. Him want to go half a tree. But you know, black people see things where him want and him say, hey, you think you can left we? We are run, come up there, Soto. So going half a tree right now, I see how much black people have things that sell out by the side of the road. Like them are China people. Them just spread out the blue tarpaulin on the road and just put any little thing made in China. And the same China thing them are selling now. But the black people are selling it now. Because the Chinaman don't know how to don't make himself visible. But still have him things to sell. So just make you just buy the thing in bulk now and just go so boom. And you just spread out your blue tarpaulin on the road and I sell your Chinese things. And the police just come down and say, watch out, you're not supposed to stand up here, so move. And you have to run up and down with the tarpaulin, with the whole heap of all shoes, them and all this and that made in China, run up and down all over the place. Meanwhile, Mr. Yap just open a supermarket uptown. And you see when you're done selling Chinese things, them, you take the money and go in a supermarket. What a terrible thing. After the things that we get with that Chinaman, we don't get rid of him because we are following him. We sell him Chinese things, and then we return, sell him Chinese, we take the money and go in a supermarket. And then when you look in there, you say, but wait, him no used to run the grocery store downtown one time. And you say, yeah, him run the grocery store downtown now. No, him son. They didn't get too old. Him just pay some money and just go back to China and him son just move out of the grocery store and just control the supermarket. And then the other relative just go so boom and just open a plaza or a mall. And the Chinaman just own the mall and just rent your store. And black people don't say entrepreneurship. We want to rent a store. Guess where we rent the store? In the Chinaman mall. So the Chinaman have him a sell made in China goods. When him done sell the made in China goods, him take the money and go in at the Chinaman supermarket. We're in at the mall. And when him want to have fun, girls want to meet boys and boys want to meet boys, them go meet in the mall. Who own the mall? The Chinaman said we. You think so we get rid of that Chinaman them? We not get rid of them. So we could have bought a little more. We could have bought a little more. A China people are going to run Jamaica a little more. And that me I tell you now. Because a long time China people are run Jamaica sneakingly. Then why you think them have a Chinese benevolent society where it's Chinese people it deal with? Why you think them have a Chinese cemetery? Can you believe that? You see, if we ever open a cemetery and I say African cemetery, you the people that ball out. Where you want to open African cemetery for? How much African there so? You wouldn't have Maypen cemetery already. Them guys, they have Chinese cemetery. Chinese benevolent society, all of these things. And then when Chinese ear up the rat, ear up the dog, ear up the puss come, you see them have it, whoa, big celebration. And then them say, out of many, one people. Chinese people run Jamaica for a long time. Because now we look around the place, looking at Kingston now. There's more Chinese restaurant now than ever before. You think you can get rid of that? There's more Chinese restaurant in Jamaica now than ever before. And nothing wrong with Chinese food neither, I know. But you know, nothing go wrong with it until them put the wall around the island. I mean, I talk about goat island because they're going to kill the goat. They're going to kill the goat, you know, watch. They're going to kill the goat. But wait till them start to have them culinary. Sir. All right. I'm going to stop getting my mouth in more trouble. But all I say is that Chinese there for a long time. You can't stop the Chinese them, so to stop ball. Just work with the program. Work with Mr. Hilton. Work with Portia. You see, Portia got China, and when you look on her, she look like she's so cute, you couldn't tell her different from the Chinese woman them down there because she have her hair up there, so I don't know what she put on her face. You know, see, but me just know see her Portia because me use her face. You understand? But differently now, just work with the program, Rasta. You know, see, just work with the program, learn some Chinese language, learn how to eat with chopstick. Me lucky, me have my chopstick them ready long time. Learn how to cheat with chopstick and learn how to say Wung Rang Ming Joy and all these things. We don't know what it means, but we have to learn it. Trust me. This is the cutting edge on RFM. Yeah, this is the cutting edge on RFM. Remember, tell us about our guest inside of the studio, how do we? Yes. A man who a lot of you might be familiar with him writing in the Gleaner. Him is always, I don't know if I must call him a entertainment writer for the Gleaner. What them call you, Bridget? Entertainment writer for the Gleaner?
Yeah, that all right.
Guys mostly entertainment, me say right about.
Yeah.
Them are special people who write about entertainment, and special people who write about police brutality, and special people who write about fool politicians and all them something.
Yeah, man, you have a beat, you know? So
okay.
Entertainment is my beat, and I write about some author things sometimes.
Author? You
some
mean?
car thing, yeah. Man.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Me never see them yet. Maybe 2 million choices at the car part.
That more occasional, you know?
You mean the Chinese car parts are... Which one are them? The European car parts?
European, most of the Japanese still, you know. Most of the Japanese run the thing now.
And all them things there, yeah.
Yep, and Toyota. And
yeah. Them say Toyota are the fastest moving sale in terms of sales and all.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And the RAV4 on Jamaica, so.
So where you own now?
My wife own a Toyota.
So she for the top level then. Toyota, the top thing they had. First time people know how to drive Toyota car up. Toyota car used to come like some car them never come from Russia one time.
Oh, he Lada there.
Lada. But no, Toyota, you know, like Toyota big thing nowadays, you know, see them really. But yeah, we have milk cooking in the house with we. A brethren who we always admire him poetry too. We always listen to him poetry and we say, yeah, big poet from them time there. But we also see him writings on different level, and we want to tell people them how we get to invite him here tonight because the Rastafari conference which just end couple weeks ago, he was one of the presenters there. Or them get fair to present?
Well, I'm doing some schoolwork and I'm sending out a call for papers. I submit my paper and I'm accept it. So
you go to university?
SATA.
No, I mean SATA. It's either you go to university, I don't go to university. I mean SATA.
Yeah,
you can't SATA go to university. The way you set up at the gate and you never go like you go to school. I don't understand that.
Well, it's two. Well, put it this way. I'm a SATA. I enroll in the program, but I'm not doing as much work as I should.
But you go to university?
Yeah, well.
All right. So you go to university and you submit your paper. Who you submit the paper to? Jalani?
Jalani, yeah.
Okay, and him say, come do this.
Yeah,
do this. All right. I tell you, you and the next sister, I think she come from Canada or somewhere. I don't know which part she come from. I mean, she live in Canada.
Oh, the sister was sitting right beside me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
she was one of the ones where I said, well, I did love invite her here to much. She said she live overseas and that kind of, we never wanted a phone link up.
Yeah, I think her name is Lisa Tomlinson.
I don't remember what she name.
Yeah, man,
I
Lisa
just remember
Tomlinson.
the paper where she present and I say, yeah, them paper there are the right paper them, you understand? And then I now make a link with this advertisement where they create the big uproar in the advertisement about them and stamp the flag and I burn the flag. And I find it very interesting that the eye should have made the connection there and then bring it out on a wider scale, not just center it just on the advertisement, even though the advertisement was the basis or formed the basis for the structure, the presentation. But I find it interesting what the eye said, and that is really now. I said, no, I have to make the ones them hear this. Because they're right up my street, and anything up my street is cutting edge street, you understand? So we have Mel Cook here tonight, and we want him to present the paper as him presented at the university, even though we don't have the visual of the advertisement, but we would hope that everyone know the advertisement. If you don't know the advertisement, we're going to give you a couple minute to find it by your internet. If you don't have no internet, me can't help you. Get with the program. You understand? So we're gonna give you time to go to this advertisement where the advertisement.
Well, I want to give you a joke, you know. You know, I think them take it down totally.
Them take down the advertisement off of YouTube?
Yeah, man, I think so. Because I was looking just before the conference. I never see it. You know?
So you did have it?
As it go up, man, I just download it.
Download it. So, well, people, sorry about that. We have to just describe the advertisement. As him go on, him will tell you about the advertisement.
Yeah, I'll check and see if it is back up, but I doubt it. I really, really doubt it.
All right. Make play Mel Cook in a different level, in the capacity, not as journalist or as paper presenter, but as a poet. Oops.
You're worshiping a blonde and white creature. If the devil black and you just white, you take the faithful one of life. Now the red heart died upon some more calendar. Are you washed in the blood, in the soul cleansing blood of the Lamb? Are your garments spotless, are they white as snow? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? I cannot blame a bleacher, I not blame the teacher who inscribed the chart, the history start and the Columbus and reacher. If black means slave, they said liberate, that means they must whitewash face. Blue bomber, blue bomber, blue bomber, blue bomber. Or if you blame the bleacher and not blame the media, on page 2, the white and light skin was the feature. If light and media have more class, then some now want right up the mask. I try to miss the bleacher, cause I not miss the creamer. And who use up glue on color, really do the milky way, and human hair and synthetic weaver. Living birds flashing dead here from Peru, Brazil, and India. Them say natural and hard to manage, bone skull, bone of space, no skin damage. Rapunzel, let down your golden hair. Try to blame a ghetto beach, a body portion face yard, and the members of rich people that will keep the catch the color even and easier. And notice like a mouse. From a black man get a boss, you have to buy and trust the brown to match the demand. And if you did uptown, if you did brown now, not uptown, I wouldn't have this portion since the Milan. You don't blame a bleacher who use toothpaste and onion creamer. Try to tell you remember, I'm being $90 and not Zima. That people did rape the smooth out face before dermovate and decovate. And when I met them dancers, teacher, and chat about who can create the bleacher, I have to look into myself a little deeper. Because if they say black from head to toe, would I really notice much less chat about a bleacher? But in a world of screens where all which is not seen is dismissible, it's better to be free than to be invisible. So,
yeah, that was Mel Cook. You know, say you know that poem there? You know the poem by heart? Yeah, you know the poem by heart? Eh?
No.
You don't know it by heart?
No.
You don't have it no pen of paper there?
I should. Let me check.
You know, I love if you read it in the studio because The live thing that sound blurry to me. I don't know if you can find it. You think you can find it there? Meanwhile, me I look for this advertisement there. It look like another advertisement. We see another advertisement for it, you know. Believe you me. But Cutting Edge, RFM. So we're going to hear Mel Cook say the poem live in the studio of RFM.
This one name, Blame the Bleacher. I cannot blame a bleacher and not blame a preacher who still have people worshipping a blonde and blue-eyed creature. If the devil is black and angels white, who you think the faithful one be like? Not the red heart guy upon some old calendar. Are you washed in the blood, in this white, who you think the faithful one be like? Not the red heart guy upon some old calendar. Are you washed in the blood, in the soul-cleansing blood of the Lamb? Are your garments spotless? Are they white as snow? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? I cannot blame the bleacher and not blame the teacher who inscribe in chalk with history start when Columbus them reach ya. If black means slave, then self-liberate no means that you must whitewash face. Blue bomber, blue bomber, blue bomber, blue bomber. Or if you blame the bleacher and not blame the media. On page 2, the who or who, white and light skin mostly feature. If lighter mean you have more class, then some naga want bright up the mask. I try not this the bleacher, cause I know this the creamer, and who use up glue, pon Coney Cullen, Remy, Doobie, Milky Way, them human hair and synthetic weave ya. Living girls flashing dead here from Peru, Brazil and India. Them say natural too hard to manage. Bun skull, bun up face, no same skin damage. Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your golden hair. Try to blame a ghetto bleacher, body Porsche face Siaga, and no members say rich people that will pay for catch the color even up easier. And don't it's like a must from black man boss, him have to buy or trust the browning for match the bimmer. And if she did brown enough uptown, I wouldn't this Porsche seem similar. You the blame a bleacher who use toothpaste and no name creamer. Try not tell me you no remember Ambi, Nadinola and Noxema. That people did rate for smooth out face before Dermovate and Betnovate. And when I make them dance as speecher, I chat about who helped create the bleacher. I have to look into myself a little deeper. Cause if them did still black from head to toe, would I really notice much less chat about a bleacher? For in a world of screens where all which is not seen is dismissible, it's better to be a freak than to be invisible.
Yes, sir. Serious poem. Serious poem. That's why me always talk about the girls them down at Princess Street where, trust me, when they make you up, believe you me, man, I don't know which part them learn them trade from, but me go to some place in a New York City and see people that do makeup, and them girls could have worked anywhere on Fifth Avenue. Just take them off of Princess Street and carry them right in Fifth Avenue, and them fit in perfectly. Them do a work and a serve a purpose. You know them really. So who you gonna blame? The bleacher, the preacher, and maybe the school teacher who never reach her. You know them really.
Yeah.
And make them become like creature. But yeah, that poem there, it rough. It make you think. You know, it make you think. Okay, all right. So to the veggie of the matter, you know, we want to present the vibes towards where I tell you say the reason why we really why you come to present this paper to the Cutting Edge listeners. So at your time.
Alright, so this paper now, it deals with a Saturn coffee shop advertisement that came out in February this year. And after the ad came out now, this ad starts with a man in Germany in a coffee shop, two men in the kitchen, the Jamaican flag is in the kitchen, the flag catch a fire by accident, and so they carry the flag outside the shop because they don't want the shop to burn up, throw the flag on the ground, start step on it. Some people say, start take cell phone picture, put it online, and there's a whole rumpus now. People talking about this the Jamaican flag, it reaching to some house of parliament and people talking about it. Then it becomes a street protest. But the interesting thing about it is, from you carry the flag outside, a dreadlocks youth, a white dreadlocks youth is watching. And then Rastafari now becomes part of the protest, not only in the red, green and gold, but people with locks and carrying this banner and protesting, defending the Jamaican flag. And the police come, soldier come with tank. Then you have some black Rastaman now defending against the tank, throwing paint, stuff like that. Them unfurl a big Jamaican flag, and then everything is resolved. The Jamaican flag has been defended, and the man in the kitchen look out and say, what has been happening? Because the man who left in the kitchen don't know anything about this. That was the ad. So I look at this ad now and I say, boy, based on the treatment of Rastafari by the Jamaican government over the years, it is very far-fetched and even silly to think that Rastafari would defend the Jamaican flag in that way. And then I look at some instances of Rastafari being used in advertisements in Jamaica. So it is commercial use of Rastafari imagery and commercial use of the Rastafari movement. Alright, so the paper begins. In February this year, the Saturn coffee shop, based in Germany, put out a television advertisement set to Barrington Levy's 1984 hit song, Murderer. The commercial, which is centered around the reaction to maltreatment of Jamaica's flag, resulted in real-life outrage and protest among Jamaicans at home and abroad, especially in Germany. This is much as, in the advertisement, the public reacted to Jamaica's flag being thrown to the ground and stomped upon after it was accidentally set alight. However, as reality reflected the advertisement, the Jamaican complaints reached the diplomatic level, and Saturn quickly withdrew the advertisement. And withdrawing it means that they actually took it down from YouTube. I have not been able to find it anywhere on the internet.
Yeah, when we just look on it, it's a different one on it now. They have a different one on it.
I talk about the reaction to the flag and... You mean Saturn?
Yeah, Saturn have a different...
Total different, yes.
Yeah.
So this ad was actually up for about 2 days. 2 or 3 days. And I have not been seeing it since. So although Rastafari, through red, gold and green and dreadlocks, is central to the Saturn commercial, there was very little, if any, mention of the Rastafari movement in the whole protest around the Saturn commercial. In his book, Mirror, Mirror, Identity, Race and Protest in Jamaica, the late Rex Netherford says that Rastafari survive as depressed people do anywhere through forms of artistic expression. So I argue now that the international popularity of one form of this artistic expression, music, has led to a misperception of the relationship between Rastafari and the Jamaican state in the Saturn coffee shop ad. In the commercial, the protest element of Rastafari, which is borne out heavily in the music of its adherents, has been deployed in defense of Jamaican nationalism. This does not match, as the Jamaican state is yet to reconcile with and make restitution to Rastafari for its aggression in earlier years of the movement, notably the widespread repression after the events at Coral Gardens, St. James on Friday, April 12, 1963. So therefore, within a half century, the image of Rastafari has been changed from Coral Gardens to a German coffee shop by straight-out consumerism with no regard for the essence of the Rastafari movement. However, the German advertisement is not an isolated example of commercial use of Rastafari by entities outside the movement. So I write about how mostly since 2010, Rastafari has been used in advertising and marketing campaigns in Jamaica. Then we're going to look back a bit more at the Saturn ad and its misinterpretation of Rastafari's relationship with the Jamaican state in its effort to market coffee, which of course is a product for which Jamaica is famous worldwide. The history of the Jamaican state's open hostility towards Rastafari is well documented. So without going into extensive detail, public Rastafari ideology was birthed into government-level hostility in the 1930s even before the stirrings of nationalism and decolonization with the labor riots and founding of the PNP in 1938. A brethren named Archibald Dunkley was arrested on charges of disorderly conduct in 1934 and sent to the asylum in 1935. In 1934, another Rastafari patriarch, Leonard Howell, was sentenced to 2 years imprisonment for sedition. Joseph Hibbert was arrested 3 times in 1935, arrested on a charge of lunacy and fined for disorderly conduct. Moving into the 40s is the first police raid on Pinnacle, which was founded by Leonard Howell. This was 3 years before universal adult suffrage and everybody could vote in Jamaica. In that raid, 28 persons were sentenced on charges of violence and growing marijuana, and Howell was sentenced to 2 years in prison for assaulting people. Howell returned to Pinnacle in 1943, and in 1954 the police made a definitive raid which resulted in breakup of Pinnacle totally. Now in the 1950s, Rex Nettleford notes the steady deterioration since 1954 of relations between the Rastafari brethren on the one hand and the police, and by implication the wider society on the other. And another run-in between Rastafari and the Jamaican state in the 1950s was in May 1959, when there was a dispute between a Rastafari gatekeeper and a non-Rastafari market policeman at Coronation Market in Kingston. It escalated and the police went into the nearby Baka Wall, and about 57 members of the Rastafari faith were arrested and beatings and forced shavings allegedly carried out. A gentleman named Robert Hill identifies 1959, this is 3 years before independence, as when real police surveillance of the Rastafari movement began. Then there was also the Henry Rebellion. And then there was the Coral Gardens incident of 1963 and the bulldozing of Dongle, heavily populated by Rastafari to create a community with Tivoli Gardens at its core in about 1965. So I argue now that a lot of the Jamaican states' hostility towards Rastafari during those early decades of the movement was its disagreement with how Jamaica was developing and what constituted a Jamaican nation. Nettleford points to a contradiction between the Rastafari and Jamaican notions of identity, which created the friction. He says that tenets of the Rastafari doctrine, which pose fundamental threats to Jamaicanism. First, there is the implied allegiance to a foreign head of state, Haile Selassie. Secondly, the emphasis on Africa brought uneasiness to a country which never regarded itself as black. Thirdly, the adoption of the Rastafarian faith was to the Jamaican Christians blasphemous and anti-Christian. Subsequent to this, though, there was a sort of reconciliation between Rastafari and the Jamaican state. Although the Rastafari brethren is determined never to give up a continent, Africa, for the island, Jamaica. I argue then that in this context of the Jamaican state's hostility to Rastafari, especially as Jamaica becomes an independent nation, with Rastafari seeing a different kind of identity, which is opposed to the Jamaican concept of identity at that time. The dreadlock youth leading street protests against the burning and stomping upon of the Jamaican flag in the Saturn coffee shop ad is at best incongruous, definitely insensitive and ludicrous, and at worst insulting. Certainly, it indicates a misunderstanding of the relationship between Rastafari and Jamaica. Although, with Rastafari widely associated with Jamaica through popular music, this misunderstanding by an individual or organization with only passing familiarity with Jamaican culture can be easily made. Now, Rex Nettleford noted that a narrowing of the gap between Rastafari and Jamaica through this popular music, with the performers becoming more well-known and in some instances seeming to represent Jamaica, if only unofficially. And then there was Count Ozzy's influence heavily on Carolina, especially. So Nettleford speaks about the relaxing in the rude boy period, then the strengthening in the late 1960s reggae period, influence of Rastafari on Jamaican popular music. So coming down into the dancehall period now, Donna Hope speaks about a new dress presentation of Rastafari youth at Sting in 2004. And this was people who were part of the Magnificent Seven. So I argue now that as we're looking at Rastafari being more accepted by the Jamaican public, and I'm saying that this look of these youths now, who are dressing in the same jeans, the same stylish shirt, the style of the time, not turban, not certain African dress, but they're dressing straight European, bling sneakers, big chain and these things, that it made the Rastafari entertainer more, since he or she is looking more like the general audience, that they'll be more suitable to an advertisement. How Hope puts it is that borrowing from the fashion bodies of their hardcore secular male counterparts in the dancehall and brokering on the cross-fertilization with fashion coiffed dreadlock hip-hop artists who shave round the rim, the mode of dress of these artists moves swiftly away from the customary flowing robes, khaki suits, sandals, etc. to color-coordinated t-shirts, fashionable jeans, and brand-name sneakers and Timberland boots. Hope also points out that a few Rastafarian performers, primarily Sizzler, delved into explicit sexual lyrics and presents Queen Ifrika as the female equivalent of this physically and lyrically refashioned Rastafari. I argue that the new mode of Rastafari representation in dress and lyrics, which Hope analyzes, as well as the introduction of sister locks, popular among professional women especially, made Rastafari artists more acceptable and attractive to a non-Rastafari audience. This in turn has made Rastafari more amenable to advertising. Alright, so there's a part I'm not going to go much into now. They talk about how the advertising industry depends heavily on the production of difference. Something has to be different and striking to be attractive to the advertising industry, even if you're also going to use it to grab the audience's attention. So I'm arguing now that Rastafari is definitely striking, from the dreadlocks to the colors, you know, and this is noted by the scholars. And there is now a thing that they call the brandscape, where people who are marketing brands attempt to put them into people's lives by associating the brand with the values of the person within the spaces where they enjoy themselves. So they don't simply come and say, have a Coke. No, they just have a party and the Coke brand is there and they say, enjoy yourself. And Coke enjoys what you enjoy. So every time you come into this space, Coke is just like you. And the advertisement is not blatant, but the association is there. So as we move away from the Saturn ad a little bit, we're going to look at a few examples of the Rastafari imagery being used in Jamaican advertisements in that brandscape.
This is the Cutting Edge and RFM. We're talking to, we're not talking to him, we're talking to Melbourne Crooks about a paper, and I find it very interesting. And after I'm done reading it, we want to go into it in a more deeper level, because it bring up some issues here we need to be spoken about in some serious detail. I find it very interesting, and the idea of Rastafari being more acceptable to the Jamaican populace, plus the idea of the dress code being manipulated, and now the dress code is now fashioned into the European form of dressing. White people form of dressing has become a part of the Rastafari fashion statement. it kind of disturbing, which is true. And he never mentioned it, but in terms of the marketing, where he mentioned Coke be into the space, we now say that even the idea of using a Rastafari image, like an Ayactian image, to project a brand and a product, is part of that strategy, which also, I would say, and I would argue also, has helped to water down the Rastafari perspective, where the turban and robe is no longer part of, or the African look is not again part of that manifested look. But the European look that was so fought against by the Rastafari brethren and Citrin, the look, the Rastafari, part of the Rastafari fight was how you look. And how you look is part of this thing, which we always argue upon this program, that people tend not to want to involve or include the look. Rastafari came with a cultural expression, and the cultural expression is designed into a look. Now we say reggae musicians and artists, from one extreme to the next, where there was an African look, we now see a total European look, according to where the brethren are saying at the paper now, where you have, and he mentioned Queen Ifrica, and who else is mentioned again? You just mentioned Queen Ifrica, and
we're talking about Sizzler's lyrics.
Sizzler lyric where you was mentioning Hope, Dana Hope was talking about as a Rasta man, Sizzler lyric is so explicit.
Yeah, and
sex.
And in the Magnificent Seven was talking about the look was Turbulence. Turbulence was one of them.
Okay, yes.
Yeah, with a particular look.
Yeah. And then now we have Queen Ifrica.
Yeah.
Really, for the next level now, Queen Ifrica, who was once part of that look, has now transformed herself into the anti-look of Rastafari. Queen Ifrica has now become what we call now, this is how we never want Rastafari look. You know, this is really weird. It's really weird. You understand? When you look on how Rastafari dress now, and how it was supposed to be, I say, but this is not how we did want Rastafari look. And even people who is sympathetic to Rastafari culture and expression find it very strange and amazing that this is not how we did expect Rastafari look. Because them now start to declare to you and tell you, say, but wait, Rasta, me never know so Rasta look them way there. Because them know how we did that say it's supposed to look. You understand? So it's a problem. This is the Cutting Edge on RFM.
Lisa, go back.
Yes, Cutting Edge, we're there with you. And we are talking about this paper where Mel Cook are present here. And before you get back into the paper, I want to ask you a question in relationship to the look, right? Because Dana Hope, you quote Dana Hope a while ago, and you feel, say, the Rastafari artists who has now moved from one extreme, well, I wouldn't even call it an extreme, but from one level of look to the extreme end of the look, where you feel that is caused from? What cause an artist to start out looking a certain way in the culture, in the cultural expression of himself, and choose then now, after him get successful, to adapt that same look that most of him cultural expression would not give credence to?
Alright, is a couple things go through mine. I try go through all of them. One thing is that all the people know that I'm not treading alone. Wife Wendy is here too.
Okay,
right?
yes.
And in the
break,
break,
if you want to sit down, you know I'm going there. You can't go in there, go sit down with him, you know. You can't go. Go in and go sit down and balance him, man. Go balance him. Balance him. Trust me. Me like the balance. Go balance him. Catch him up. Catch him up. But don't make him fall. Catch him up.
Yeah.
Catch him up.
Yeah, one.
So turn the mic and get a headphone over there, so. That one there. Turn that one there.
Yeah, man. Come in, man.
Yeah, we not, just catch him up. All right, put on the headphone. Tell me if you can hear me. We talk, let me hear something.
She don't want to do the talking.
No, just say something that me can know if which mic is there.
Good evening.
Tell me, say it again.
Good morning.
A morning your day. All right, at 12 yet.
Good
All right.
evening.
All right. Yes, Mel.
Yeah, we're talking about success, and a lot of the image part of entertainment is projecting success. This thing where you say you fake it before you make it. So if you dress this way that is successful in the European thing, the European context that most of the people used to as defining success, you put on a shirt and tie, so you're an executive, you put on a jacket, etc. The equivalent of that now is putting on these clothes,
The jeans.
the bling jeans and the bling shirt and the sneakers. So you have not yet been successful economically, but you dress like that now, and people say, all right, him look like things are going for him. So we don't have to pay him 10,000 for a show again. We have to pay him 40,000 now.
Yeah.
All right, that's one thing. And next thing also is that I don't believe a lot of the artists have the conviction. The deep conviction or the strength of character to go through that period where people reject you or people even laugh at you, and you're talking about you, right? And you, well, I know everybody talk about the no shoes. I yet to go to the no shoes thing, but I think you've been not wearing shoes for almost the amount of time that I've been alive.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
All right. But then you come to Cape Town in the 90s. When Cape Town, they come out with them big clothes and them Jamaican made shoes, because a Jamaican man make them,
Yeah.
People said this man look weird,
Yeah.
But no, we reach the stage of Cape Town come out in a jeans and a tight shirt. The people say,
what kind of thing that?
no, that can't be Cape Town. So I don't think they have that strength of conviction, and also I don't know them personally to that level. But it seems to me that them don't have the groundings within a movement to sustain it, because after a while you see a whip of people start follow a man, and there's this crowd around him or her that says, that give them the approval then. And if you see it, them look like the crowd.
Yeah. But all right. Reggae, all right, you see reggae, the reason why people did love reggae in the first instant is because of the Rasta connection and where the music was saying.
Yeah.
Now we see that the music kind of make a turn, and we say white people, young youth out there now, where did I listen to the old time reggae them? I say, but we now hear that from Jamaica again, So here we are going to know. We are going to create our own.
We're going to make it ourselves.
Make it ourselves. So they must say the same thing where them used to listen to. Is that them I make now, and I say it, And I say, boy, them can't buy that with the Jamaican thing again. And now them, I sell more record now than the Jamaican who are do the thing. But now, what we see now is that it come to now with the look now. That here is a Rasta in a Jamaica. And he might carry him red, gold, and green. He might wear him African design. And he might look a certain way. Even if he might ban him khaki and red, gold, and green Neapolitan, I could say that's a Rasta look. All right. Why him feel say that projection of him culture is not saleable out there? When we look and we go out there in the world and say, white people, I go to Mexico the other day and nearly everybody in the market has sell locks, the false locks there.
Yeah.
With the hat.
With the tongue.
Yeah. Nearly everybody in the market in Mexico City has sell them. And when you look on the ones them out there, they might try dress in the way where the rest of them used to dress in a Jamaica. And I say, but wait, why we can't say commercial? We are talking about commercial value now. Commercial value in this idea that we have, that we know at shop on Fifth Avenue, we are shop in a places where we did a bun, we did a bun it out, and now you look on all a man on the stage now, him have on the designer this, designer that. Which part of Africa they again? How it get that way there?
Is that difficult?
And sister, the Hope sister make a serious evaluation of the whole thing. It weird. Here's you now used to lick explicit sex and explicit that and bun or and bun sodomite and bun this and that. Yet in your language, just the language itself, you can't find a difference between your language now and where you did a lick against then. It get that weird there. It's weird.
As I say, I don't. There's a certain strength of character and also the mentorship, the mentorship, because what I've read about influence of people like Plano, you know, everybody did have somebody, an elder within the movement that you relate to and you cling to, you know, and say this person is your teacher.
Yeah.
Even maybe not formally, but this person is your teacher. What I have seen of the youth them now, there's a break.
But that is when them
from
never,
the elder.
You know why? Because them never have no visa for go to Paris and New York City in them days there. Now the youth them have visa and them enter in Paris, London,
freely,
Milan and all these places and a tour amongst white people. And them when them have day off, them go shop. And all them go shop in it's tours where them want to come back to Jamaica for sure. Say them buy this a Milan, them buy this a London, and them buy this a New York, and them there, which have nothing to do with for them culture. It have nothing to do with it.
But the thing is that there will not be an elder who will look at them and say, how you doing this? How this contradict what you supposed to stand for? Because them amongst people who is yes man, and amongst people them own age group and younger.
Yeah, who want it?
Yeah.
So you couldn't buy one for me. Couldn't buy one for me. Anyway,
the critical voice is not there. And there's a next thing I want to say about Africa specifically. There is my work at a newspaper, right? And there are certain artists, female artists, who when them come out, you don't think that beautiful is them first name. You know, because everything, the beautiful so and so, right? The beautiful introduced on stage as the beautiful so and so. You know, there was a time when I never heard that about Africa, you know. Nobody was saying the beautiful. Yeah, man. And that validation as a woman, no matter how
needed
we talk about intelligence, we say when the woman need to feel beautiful,
Yes. I agree.
All right, so I'm not in a go on.
Oh, shall go like to the one I said out there. Watch your man. Mind it all. Might come and come squeeze you if you don't want to make a ball out, you know. Yeah.
So there's that as well. So it's not I try to reason through the thing, and I remember seeing that in the news. It was something that was striking to me. And the person they're talking, the beautiful about, were always lighter skin than Africa and dress a particular way.
So what you say now? She get the beauty now because she start look like for them version of beauty.
I feel so.
And that mean what now?
That mean that
she feel accepted now.
Not necessarily feel accepted, you know. Right?
You see, no, wait, hold on. Your wife are now me Rasta. Because she did that sure. Look here, say where you have to put the mic, man. Nobody can see not a TV, not a TV, this, you know. Where you say a while ago?
I just saying that the whole business of looking beautiful, she start show up the shape and everything, the figure that she have, de-emphasize the kind of very African features that she has and start emphasizing the other, quote unquote, the embodiment, the body.
Yeah. So in other words, no, she's now taking on the persona of what the society that she was fighting against considered to be the standard in which she is supposed to be.
Yes.
That is what you say.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but also back to the beautiful thing, right? If you as a woman out there and everybody passing, entertainer come and say beautiful this, beautiful that, and it is not put before your name or called before at a stage show. Them not for call it ugly if say that them feel say ugly, you know. But just by not the omission of not being there, that is what them think of you. You know? So when I answer that, Africa is now jumping up and saying, yeah, beautiful and this and that, right? I'm saying that at least now she would probably feel, I would think, I would love to interview her about it one day, I guess. She would probably feel more attractive.
Yes.
Yeah. Because I used to go to these stage shows and other women come up and dress these ways and them say the beautiful this, the beautiful that. The MC would say that, you know?
Yeah.
And when Africa come, them say, hey, welcome Queen Africa.
Yeah. But you don't have Queen upon her name already.
Well, that's regal and thing, but the beautiful part.
No, I agree with you in a sense that a woman really want to be hear the beautiful upon her thing. But at expense of what? At the expense of what? And who's saying beautiful? You know, it's like, we don't know it's a black ugly already. So, what do we have to do to make black be beautiful? Who is going to decide that black is beautiful? Only we can decide that.
Yeah, and there's also the strength. The same strength I was talking about, you know? And the same strength and the patience also.
Because if years, within years, we hear say black is ugly. And black is ugly, and our savior is white, and we have to look on our savior as how we supposed to look, or the woman on the TV as we supposed to look. How is this picture on the wall, or this image on TV going to decide for me now? In the frame, in the mindset of the people them who is saying this thing, why would I be more comfortable with the people them who is not recognizing my blackness as beautiful? Why would I be more comfortable now when they say I am beautiful? I would have to go start figure out why the hell these people are saying me beautiful, and them never used to say me beautiful all the while. What am I doing now?
Yes.
That I was not doing then. And when it boils down to it is that black is beautiful. And the people them who have said the beautiful now don't recognize blackness as beautiful. So right now the image have got change in clothes and in farm. So you find the most Rasta in order to be looking acceptable.
Yeah.
Who's saying that I look more acceptable? You have to look at it, you know. Who is saying that I am looking more acceptable now? Is it my mindset people saying this? Or is it the people them who did decide already that because I have our African clothes and because my skin black or because my ear nappy, me not beautiful?
I don't know if most people reason it true like that, you know, or them just simply look at how many times the media will cover you, how much times that you'll come on TV, how much time your video will show, you know, because really and truly how the music stay, you know, it is so image driven, driven by visuals, yeah. So I don't know if them reason it true like that and saying, boy, if I am conceding to those who are saying that who never accept black as beautiful and will probably never accept black as beautiful, really and truly, because them not going back to look at where this thing start from and how them get indoctrinated. They're not going through the process of decolonizing their mind.
Yes.
Yeah.
So therefore, black is not beautiful
in the eyes of those people.
In the eyes of the person who has transformed themselves to make the people them who don't see black as beautiful start to say I am beautiful because I look less black.
Yeah.
You know, see,
but
it's the logic that, you know.
Yeah, but I don't know if them looking at it that way.
No,
them
not
simply say,
them not look on it that way there. Them not look on it that way there, you know.
Yeah.
Them not looking, but that is what is happening. If I never used to get a job because of how I look, it's not my education that gonna make me get the job now, you know. It's when I walk in the street, the man say, well, you know, look proper, you know. And the next day I come back and look what him call proper. It's because now I have conformed to
So his perception of proper.
Perception of proper. Therefore, I was looking proper even though I left me yard and my mother said, why you look proper, you know? Because my mother perception of proper might be totally different from the man in the office who was say, you know, look proper. So when I come in the office now and him say, I look proper, that means, you know, I cut off my locks, I look, my ear well groomed according to them, I well shave up, I look like Michael Jordan and all these people. And I come in the office now, him going to say, yeah, you can get the job, but then I might do have nothing in my head cup. But the look.
And if you look at it, you know, if amongst the youths who have come up in like last 2-3 years,
yeah,
2 youths, Ibamar,
yes,
and Droop Lion, especially Droop Lion,
yes,
you don't see them as much on your screen. Them don't get that big popularity. You know?
Well, I don't think
it's not just the music alone.
I don't think it's all them look why that. I think that them do have enough music. We have pushed them.
No, but at the same time, no, the music is not as strong.
Yeah.
Right? But in terms of getting that visibility that people will see repeatedly and say, boy, this person might have something. I am going to look at it over the next, you know, observe it in my way and look at them dress and see if the dress change.
They would have to get more. They would have to get more it, and then it would matter the look.
Why?
Because I know people who maintain a look, and out there, I know if you look on if you look all right, make us go thread it across the board now. You have certain people when you hear them, you know, like this is how them look. Yeah, Black Sabbath. This is how Black Sabbath look.
Well, it's gothic and
gothic and all right. Look on all Tommy Lee. Tommy Lee come out with a gothic look, you know, and this is how Tommy Lee look. And it's that catch the people them, you know. They look and plus them did that talk about devil business and all them something there. But them go beyond that. Them must say, boy, that brother you come with a different thing. And I look at that them. Them love how him look.
And them make the video a particular way.
Yes, them love how him look with the gothic look and the real, you know, dark way. Both him come out of the darkness. I flap him, I get flap now, you know. Whether them did into it or not, it's not the point. This is an artistic expression now. Him come with it, gothic, dark and deep. People love it. And not people, but young people gravitate towards it. Do they look? All right now. Somewhere along the line, apparently, I don't know, him baptize the angel them and baptize the devil them.
Yeah, never like a public thing. Right?
Yeah, him do some like a jingle jangle, and say, no, these little small devils now become angel. A madness. It's a total madness. It's a schizophrenic thing that. You understand? So that no work. You understand? So people like straight.
You know, flip-flop.
Eventually,
you're consistent.
They will say, well, you know, say, like with a brother looking about, yes, I him that. You know, see, just like how you mentioned Cape Town a while ago.
Yeah.
Maybe when them come out, the upper man say, well, kind of big pants that and bright colored this and bright colored that. But them say, why I'm that, you know, and best dressed artist of the year and all them thing they go for life, you know, see it. So, me don't know. Anyway, go and read the thing. Because, you know.
Alright, so since we talk about Coca-Cola, this part was not in the paper. But I have to go back to this one, read something from the Star from 2006. And the headline is Coke advert angers Rastas. So the story is Coke advert angers Rastas.
Okay.
This is from 2006. It says, based on complaints received from Rastafarians locally, the Wisynco company will be temporarily pulling a popular Coca-Cola commercial off the air. The animated advertisement, which had an underlying theme of unity because of the World Cup football competition, portrayed a man who many say looks like a Rasta man and a large soap bar hugging one another after being at odds. So it speaks to, you know, members of Boba Shanti and talking about that. But the interesting thing now, Wisynco, the company responsible for the distribution and marketing of Coca-Cola locally, is adamant that it was not a Rastafarian being portrayed in their commercial. And the quote is, there was no portrayal of Rastafarians in the commercial. The character of the scene in question is a hippie. He was Caucasian, had long flowing hair with a band around it. This is a misconception of an ad which was meant for humor, fun, and unity during World Cup. And it's speed. Them talk to people, Billy Mystic, talk to
Them could have go around it. Them could have go around it that way there. Long hair hippie like Jesus.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then talking about use of soap and da. And we think because it's an international campaign and this is the first complaint we have had from any of the markets.
Yeah.
We think it's a sensitive company and based on this complaint we are now taking steps to have the ad pulled until we have met internally on the matter. So
yeah, it's a problem.
That was that.
You know what I just mentioned about the Western. It's a problem with you have a rum when named Lion.
Conquering Lion.
Conquering Lion rum.
I'm coming around to it.
With the red, gold, and green and the lion upon it.
And there's actually a quote on the bottle, a quote, biblical.
Biblical quote.
Yeah, man, I haven't written it down.
Yeah, but you're the problem with it now. You're rust out there who drink it. And that's the problem with it. You know. How do we grapple with that idea that you have a man out there where I say, well, them go put the man lion upon the rum rasta, firebone and lad. And then you go and sit and I see a rasta drinking.
Boy, I don't want to beat me. Me can't comment upon one. I can't resolve that. I can only say how it happened.
Anyway, all our management. No, you never hear it till I'm being here. It have nothing to do with you. It have nothing to do with me. You understand? Yeah, me really advertisement run a while ago. I really have got to talk to the management about that. Anyway, tomorrow is tomorrow. Okay. The time is 12 o'clock.
Brothers and sisters, this is Chaz. Join us with respect for our national anthem. Let us stand and defend this one. Peace and love. Thank you. Eternal Father, bless our land. Guide us with thy mighty hand. Keep us free from evil powers. Do our life through countless times. To our leaders, great defenders, grant true wisdom from above. Justice, truth, be ours forever. Jamaica, land we love. Jamaica, 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 land we love.
FM, thought-provoking, always smoking, lyrics like a bazooka. You are listening to Mutabaruka.
Yes, Mel, continue.
All right, so researchers named Horstan Miller, I don't remember them first names now. We talk about the Jamaican context now, use of Rastafari imagery and Rastafari outright in Jamaican advertisements, especially since 2010, but there are some from before. So, writing in 2006, Horstan Miller talk about Digicel's use of colors resonant of the Jamaican flag and Rastafari in what they call its astute image construction of a Jamaican identity. And you'd have to think about the Digicel logo now. There's a picture that I took at Bob Marley birthday celebration in 2011 at the Emancipation Park, where Master Griffiths was performing and Tom Virgin was waving a flag, a red, gold and green flag over her head. And Digicel had their logo in green and red and green right above the stage. And when you see the flag and the Digicel logo close together, you realize how closely them use the colors of Rastafari. And that was a deliberate thing. All right, I took another picture at the Bob Marley celebrations, birthday celebrations at 56 Hope Road, where the Bob Marley statue right at the front, they had Digicel flags flanking him, two sides. And then you have another picture, the whole crowd of Rastafari And we're not talking about Rastafari and jeans and bling shirt. We're talking about, a lot of time was Elder Rastafari, you know. And the Digicel sign was right over them head, you know. The drumming was on and this drag was right there. We talk about iOctane a little earlier. Digicel has also appointed the dreadlocked iOctane as brand ambassador for the past 2 years, starting in September 2010. However, there may be those who question a smooth cheek, even length locked iOctane's authenticity as a Rastafari. That is not my argument, no.
Yeah, we understand. Yeah, it's a thing I observe. It's an observation.
Yes. On the other hand, now, Digicel's cell phone competitor Lime has also used Rastafari extensively. In February 2012, Lime announced a collaboration with Damian Chunagang Marley, in which it would create a portal for his music, including video footage of the creative process. The first song promoted through that alliance was Affairs of the Heart. And there is a picture from the launch with Junior Gang on stage beside Chris Derring from Lime. And one interesting thing that Chris Derring said was that it's an alignment between the brand Lime and the brand Damian Marley. But he was hoping that the brand Damian Marley would pull the brand Lime. So he was saying it was not Lime helping Damian Marley.
Well, obviously,
it was Damian Marley
helping Lime.
Lime.
That, of course.
You know, and him come out and say it openly that in this context is the bigger brand. Also, in 2013, Lime sponsored the Trenchtown Bob Marley celebrations.
Yes.
And one of the things that they had there was a red, gold and green flag with Lime written down the side of it. So this was a literal flag that they put up there. For Rastafari-related occasions, Lime staff wear attire with red, green, and gold decoration, like epaulets or a little badge above the breast pocket, which red, gold, and green, identifying them with Rastafari. Now, of course, Bob Marley's image has been used extensively in advertising campaigns worldwide, including a couple ads by Adidas. And his family uses his image on the Mellow Mood drink and the music in the Marley coffee brand. Both Tony Rebel and Mutabaruka have commented publicly on the incongruity of the Jamaica Tourist Marley coffee brand. Both Tony Rebel and Mutabaruka have commented publicly on the incongruity of the Jamaica Tourist Board having an image of Bob Marley smoking marijuana in its offices while persons are prosecuted for a spliff. Another product now, Chris Blackwell uses Rastafari, or at least dreadlocks, in the 2013 advertisement for his Blackwell rum. This has angered original whaler Neville Bonnie Whaler Livingston, who posted on his blog, in his blog on August 3rd this year, quote, "So if Blackwell is catering on drunking the world from drinking his Blackwell's rum, then shouldn't he advertise himself drinking his own intoxicated liquid and not involve reggae or Rastafari's who don't?" And he speaks about Bob Marley not drinking alcohol beverage, including black rum. And Blackwell is presently exhibited in the advertisement of his own rum by using mine and every Rastafarian brothers, brethren, to promote and advertise his drunkenness in distributing his black rum. So, it is not the only instance of Rastafari being used in an advertisement for an alcoholic beverage. The dance expressions lead dancer Orville Hall, who wears dreadlocks, features in a Red Stripe beer ad in which he takes the beer from the fridge and
something come out.
The beer, the BEAR. Yes. In the late 80s to early 90s, Freddie McGregor did the Heineken advertisement. Currently now, Conquering Lion White Overproof Rum not only uses the colors but the Lion of Judah image on its bottle, which also juxtaposes Jamaican nationalism and Rastafari, because on the bottle now you have the black, green and gold of the Jamaican flag along with the Conquering Lion image. And the interesting thing about the image is that it is somewhat a representation of what you'd say is the Conquering Lion of Judah, complete with the flag over the shoulder part. Now, a part of this Conquering Lion promotion is that they sponsor an event. They sponsor many events, but there's an event that they sponsor called Bikini Sundays over in Portmore.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And now, the young ladies, the promotional women, them have on the bikinis.
Yeah.
And the conquering line is on the breast part. And of course, yeah, man.
You don't start go over there, man. You're serious? I'm going to start go over there.
And them get into the whole...
When them keep it? Which day them keep it?
Sunday's thing.
Oh, that's Sunday thing. No, we can't reach, we have to go to church. We can't go over there.
So they get into all the dancing thing, the promotional woman thing. And, yes. So, in the live performance space now, Summerfest Productions utilizes Rastafari image extensively. Now, I didn't go this year, but for the last couple of years, they have had this huge image of Rastafari at the side of the stage where the speaker boxes are. And this image of the Rastafari is reaching upwards. Now, Red Stripe Bold was a sponsor at one point, and Red Stripe Bold, the writing and the bottle was above the Rastafari image. This huge, look like a couple stories thing.
Yeah.
So how the image looked, it looked as if the Rastafari was either reaching up
for the ball
or praising it. However you want to read
interpret it. Yeah.
Yes. And then there's a beer now made by the Blue Point Brewing Company in the US. And the name of this beer, an ale they call it, is Rastafari. Rastafare. I didn't know about that one before, but when I made a presentation at the conference, someone in the audience said it to me, and I looked it up. So this one is Rastafari. Rastafare. And it is billed as always being in stock year-round. Moving a little bit out of the liquor part now, Sagicor, formerly Life of Jamaica, is currently using Rastafari in its branding campaign. Their advertisement, however, has a ring of authenticity where others seem to fall short, because Sagicor uses an entire Rastafari family, as in mother, father, child, for the ad purposes, and the upside down steeple finger, and they use the salutation blessed on a set of
the most positive advertisement I see a Rasta,
Yes. And the thing is also on the bus, there's a set of bus stops in New Kingston that they have branded with the ads. And what they do is they have separate pictures with Rastafari individually, but they also integrate Rastafari into persons who are not Rastafari to say we are representing a Jamaican
brand. Yeah.
Yes. All right, so I had pictures of the bus stop, and of course. All right. Bigger soft drinks now, which is made by Wisinko, the same people who distribute the Coke that had in 2006 that was withdrawn. Bigger soft drink uses red, gold, and green colors for its brand name, which is also now put with a Jamaican flag on the bottle's label. Another carbonated beverage, Pepsi, was the title sponsor of Rebel Salute concert from 2010 to 2012 at the Port Kaiser Sports Club. Its branding at the event included inserting its blue, red, and white colors in the zeros and O's on the digital stage backdrop, which they did with their billboard campaign worldwide, and around the venue at points using a red, gold, and green backdrop. The superimposition of colors which are reminiscent of the American and British flags upon Rastafari is striking and provides a very strong example of how branding is imposed upon Rastafari, because now the digital backdrop at Rebel Salute, what you'd have is Pepsi Rebel Salute on the stage. Pepsi Rebel Salute 2010, 2011, 2012. So these years were good for them because they all had zeros. So you'd have Rebel Salute, Rebel in green, I think, and then Salute in gold. And then the year now, they would fill out the zero with Pepsi's colors. And now this brings up the whole thing of this is British flag colors as well. And if this is the colonial force and the source of transportation of Africans across the ocean to here, how do you resolve that with the Rastafari community? And then late in the summer,
question.
Yeah, man. And then late in the summer now, Rumbar had a thing called Road Flex. And it's an all-inclusive rum bar party. And now they had this concert. They advertised as the first all-inclusive stage show in Jamaica. And they had at the Golf Academy in New Kingston. So they set up the whole stage and they brand the stage very heavily. The selectors booth have on rum bar, two sides of the stage have on rum bar. But two of the performers is man with locks. One is high octane and one is Richie Spice. So now in this context, what happens is that the entertainer, the live performer becomes a living ad for the brand. Yes. So I have a picture with Richie Spice right beside. He's performing, you know. And you have a picture of him right beside the selector's booth, and it's rum bar above him, rum bar to the side, rum bar behind him. So this is the image.
I can tell you something. You see that bar there?
Rum bar, yes.
All right, I can tell you something. You see when the artists them come inside or so,
yes,
you'd be shocked to see, because when the artists them in here, you know, rum bar have rum cream, rum this, that, all of them spread out on the with copper ice, with the bucket of ice and thing. You understand?
Yes.
You'll be shocked to see when the artists them come in here. What is happening there, so?
Rastafari artists.
Bridget, me not talk about Ballad Rasta. Ballad can't do anything, you know. Them not no commitment to the Rasta. We are talking about, I mean, no disrespect, but people who committed to certain things. You understand?
Yes.
All right. You'll be shocked to see these artists who you would never believe rum bar, run the thing. Believe you me sit down in here many nights and watch it and just go so. Me I say, wow, that's deep, man. That's deep. See? So the thing is now, all right. All right. I don't want to look on you advertising a product as something negative. Because I wouldn't really want to say it negative. That means, you know, if, for instance, Digicel, everybody use Digicel. Me no feel no way if me say a Rasta advertise Digicel. See, because this is something where we all use Digicel. Whether you're a Rasta or not, you use Digicel. So, me no say nothing funny about it. But at what point do we recognize that something is intrinsically wrong with how we project ourselves? Now, talk about things where we can't do nothing about. For instance, now, we don't have no copyright on the lion and the thing, which we should have.
Yeah.
But we don't have no copyright on it, so we can't stop them. We can't stop, what them call them say, lion rum.
Conquering lion.
We can't stop conquering lion. We could have ball blood a little more and bonfire a little more. It is what it is. We's not Muslims. You understand? Because we know what the Muslim them would have do. You understand? But we are not Muslim. We are peace-loving people who are declare Rastafari, love and peace and one love, right? All right, so we can't do nothing about that. But there's certain things that we can do things about. You understand? There's certain things that we can say, no, how is this projecting we as a people? And in terms of what it is doing for the culture. What is it doing for the culture? What is it saying for the culture? You know, see, that red, gold, and green lion they on a rum buckle. You know, see, I mean, what next? Because you say, we name the Sundays over
Bikini,
so.
Yeah, Bikini Sundays.
No, we say, I mean, we can't do nothing about it. Because we never set up ourselves to do nothing about it, really. Because really and truly, we never know say they're going to reach their son either. Because it's something where them despise.
Yes, and, you know, well, I was talking about the first part of the paper, but the thing is also, you know, that even, I would say, up to middle of 2000s,
yeah,
if somebody had said that there would be all this Rastafari in advertising, I probably wouldn't believe
no,
it.
it's something where them despise.
I probably wouldn't have believed
You don't understand, it's stone where the builder refuse. It's a stone where the builder refuse and become the head of the corner now, you know. So this is something where nobody 20 years ago, nobody that think say big multinational national corporations would want to use Rasta to advertise them product. We never did see that. We never did see that in the forecast. So we never make a move towards protecting that. Because we just live a culture. We just live it. But now, here we know, them use it and now we are left it. We now transform ourselves into what we are despised, and them now transform them now become Rasta, you know. Them now kind them picnic start on Rasta, them vex, you know. A woman uptown tell her picnic say, should I prefer our son be a Batman than be a Rasta, you know. Me I tell you that, you know, I don't know joke business me I make, you know. Alright. So it reaches stage now where they now is using the Rastafari brand now for advertise them product. But yet still despising Rasta. It's not like them love Rasta more, you know. I am not no illusion that them love Rasta more, you know. It's just that this is a thing now where we're going to commercialize. And when you start to commercialize, it's not that commercialization is a bad thing, but commercialization can also water down the thing till it disappears. Believe you me, there's a possibility of it being just disappear. And you wonder where there, because that's assimilated into the society so much that you can't tell the difference between this cultural expression and what is what.
Well, there's a thing also in the material about branding that I was reading.
Yeah.
Related to this paper and other stuff, is that the advertisers look for what is cool, what is hip, you know?
Yeah, Rasta cool.
But the contradiction is that it kills what it finds.
But
because it is no longer cool when everybody
have it. Yeah. It's like good and bad. If there was no good, you know bad. You understand? It's because badness, why you say about good and good is if the opposite never exists, there won't be any need for the other opposite. You understand?
Yes.
So good and bad is relevant to only because good and bad exists. God and devil is only relevant because God there exists with the devil. If there was no devil, there would be no need for God. You know, and vice versa. So the reasoning is that if you now assimilate the thing inside of this so-called brandness, the thing become irrelevant. It is irrelevant. And we see that it is happening.
Well, one thing is also, there's a Lime ad currently running where that ends with a Rastafari on a look like a fishing boat.
Yeah.
Now, there are two images of Rastafari in it, right? But what is also happening is that a lot of branding uses younger persons. This ad in particular uses an older Rastafari brethren.
Yes.
Right? And I find that remarkable because that means that you're going through the whole range of the movement. Yeah, man. Because you have the child in the Sagicor ad. You have all the young adults, you know,
you have the family in the Sagicor ad.
Yeah. Yes. And now you're gone to another generation in the Lime ad.
Yes.
And that for me, you know, is significant. You're going through the whole whole age range.
Of course, yes. Yeah. All right. You know our whole heap of people get hooked on Jamaica originally. 30 years ago, they make a movie named The Harder They Come. Or 30 years ago, they make a movie The Harder They Come. The most interesting imagery in that ad, in that movie, why a whole heap of white people run come down here. There's an artist by the name of Daniel Hartman. And Daniel Hartman have him locks come way down here so when nobody never see that in the world. Because them days there, Rasta never have no whole heap of visa for go fly go away. And that image of Daniel Hartman coming out of the water and go so and flash him locks in the slow motion so. You know what people come to Jamaica through that? That image alone send waves through the world when them see the harder they come and them see that brethren. Daniel Hartman, them they go to Tanzania and him pass now, but a whole heap of him artwork still exists and him plagiarize him artwork now. But that image, I don't know if you remember that image.
Yeah, man.
In the harder they come.
Yeah, man. And the funny thing is that I interviewed Jimmy Cliff about it And he was talking about Hartman in that movie as
Yes.
well. And recently, because one of the articles came out today, I think. And another one
But
coming
the other they
Sunday.
come?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, well, that
He was
image,
talking about him.
that image brought a lot of people to Jamaica, just that image alone. And that was not the days of hugging up Rasta. That was the days when, I mean, like 30 years ago. Yeah, talk about 30 odd years ago, when even me, as a one who never did it from in the 30s, 50s, me a walk on road and pick me a run from me. You understand? And me just there, me just come. So you must know, it's not a 30 years, you understand? And now, we see a different thing now. We see a different thing now. Because we see Rasta up on stage, I take out them chest and I roll out them like them sexy. You know, it's like a sexy thing I go out. And I say, what wait? You say, I go out and this thing, yeah. I mean, me don't know if me I get old. You have to tell me now. You have to tell me. Tell me no, Bell. Tell me if I old, me I get old, you know, because me can't picture Rasta up on stage, I take off them shirt and I ask the crowd, so me look sexy?
No, it's not a old thing.
It's a what?
It's a standard thing. And
It's a standard thing. So you have to tell me no, Bridget, because me start to feel like we have to go back and rethink the whole thing and that's about it. All right. I wonder if me kind of old, that's why me can't accept sexy business and thing. Because me know so me love sexy. I mean, me see woman who bleach will look good. Me I tell you that. You understand? Me see woman doctor with bleach where them look good Rasta.
yeah.
But me now go really fancy bleaching. But me now go style. It's like me a pass at a restaurant and me smell some chicken and the chicken smell nice. Me no eat chicken. Me never eat chicken. Me pick no eat chicken and pick no eat chicken. My woman no eat chicken and most of my friends no eat chicken. But me now go around the business and say, wow, this chicken smell stink. I lie with that to myself. Me a pass it a skeleton and time put on the chicken. If the chicken never have a skeleton time, you won't smell it. So when me say this chicken smell good, I become know say the ingredients for the chicken is what cause it smell for taste, smell nice. That one me now go eat it though. But I see when me look on the woman and me say, well, you know, say you're bleaching but you look good.
You know, the thing is, you know, with an artist, a Rastafari artist who try to sell that image of sexy, maybe it's a case that it is easier to sell the physical than to sell the mind, to project what is in the mind, to go and read and to reason out things, you know. It is quicker to sell the physical,
But the
body
music,
image.
no, did that sell that already, man? The mind, man. The music, did that sell the mind for a long time, you know?
Yeah.
But see, the music go out there with the mind and the Rasta that make people gravitate towards it, you know. When them never used to see Rasta and them hear Rasta.
Yeah, man.
You remember that?
Yeah, man.
Until them start to see Rasta now with the big split in their mouth and the locks are flash all over the place. It's a different thing. Hold on, make you hear this. Yeah. Yes, brethren.
And for that, blessings.
Yeah, blessed man.
Yeah, man. By listening to the wisdom coming from your guests.
Yes.
And I found it, you know, you read the books, you do marketing, you know about the subliminal influence of images.
Yeah.
But I want to hear from him how seeing the images that he has been listing influences the society and what age group is more susceptible to the influence.
No, well, that part now that would require some different research. You'd have to do your focus, you know, different sort of research. I couldn't speak to that from the level of having done the research and being able to answer those questions. I couldn't do that.
But you are absolutely crystal clear that the society is being influenced in the direction in which these corporate entities want them to go, though.
All right. You mean in terms of buying the products, or in terms of the images that they're projecting?
In terms of when the society sees the colors in the various corporate brands,
yes,
and the Rasta image beside or associated with the various corporate brands or corporate names,
yes,
I am assuming that it is going to benefit that corporate entity.
Definitely.
In increased acquisition or demand for their products and services. Am I correct?
Yes.
And the extent to which these corporate entities use this branding and brand association with very popular images and icons and logos, it means that they are getting in some results, some positive results, while they persist in using it.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So my question is, well, I use myself. Whether because I've read extensively over the years or not, I'm not easily influenced by the so-called norms in the society as employed by these corporate entities. Mm-hmm. I even probably use somebody like a Mutabaruka, who he does his own life research and he draws his own conclusion and makes his own choices as what he wants in life. And he's not necessarily influenced by so-called corporate advertisement and branding. But the extent to which the rest of the society is like that is not necessarily the case. Otherwise, the corporate entities would not be persisting. It must be that they are getting the necessary results that they are after. Why they persist?
I said yes. So. I say yes. They are getting the result.
Yeah, I believe so.
I think you're saying yes, though. They are getting the result. That is why they continue to do it.
Yeah, and I would believe that the demographic or the target market is of such that they identify certain type of brand marketing in a particular way for a certain age group, and then they do different approaches for another age group.
Yeah.
For example, they may do so at the the Rumbar events.
Yes.
At, Rumbar Road Flex.
Yeah, at the Lime
at the Lime Golf Academy in New Kingston.
Lime Golf Academy.
That was in August this year.
They may do a particular type of target marketing at some fest, etc., etc., etc. So it seems to me that the majority of the people who attend most of these kinds of events would be the younger demographic. Would you say so?
Yes.
Yeah. And the more mature, evolved, enlightened minds would need some other type of marketing strategy to pull us in. Because we have already gone through certain stages in life. The novelty of things not going to be impressive upon us so easily. Like, they have to come with a different
all right. I can give an example at shows, stage shows in Jamaica. All right. Because as the brethren I talk about where the drink name Coke, they must search for a certain age group.
Not crack.
No, Coke.
Okay.
Yeah. Not cocaine, even though it have it in there. But yeah. Them search for a certain age group. But there's a certain age group that is not going to go for Coke. It might go for Heineken. So here what them do now, them we sponsor a oldie section. Heineken will sponsor a oldie section, you know. But Heineken now go sponsor maybe a youth section.
Oh.
You understand? Because I know say the youth are going to go for maybe Coke or Smirnoff or one of them things. Even though the old man will go for Smirnoff too, you know, but him want to brand the thing in such a way where him can say Heineken Star Time. And him get all of the oldest artists them because him a brand the thing in a certain way to draw that demography of people like myself I will go oldest section.
Yes.
You understand? And then now it may come now, that same company that we have Red Stripe beer. And Red Stripe beer, we know we say, all right, we want to draw between maybe a 20 to 35 age group. And him just go so boom, and him keep something down the grill. And it draw that group there. So them know exactly where them are the brethren. Them know exactly where them are the how to draw where to where, who them draw and where and when.
Well, I'm getting the impression, Muta, and your guests, that they do not preoccupy themselves with the positive or uplifting impact on the society. Their number one priority is not about
money. It's make money.
It's about money.
Yeah, man, it's about how them
Bottom
can make the
line, the
money.
almighty mama
Of course,
dollar.
definitely. Them not have nothing to do with nothing more than, oh, we can make money. If this can make money, use it.
And I'm wondering if they are able to do that for just raw material gain.
Yeah.
There may be ones amongst us, including myself, who may use it now to uplift the society.
Well,
But
that
we
is,
need to
where
study it.
that is where we did that, though. We did use it for uplift the society, and it suck it in.
Them suck it in.
Yeah, man, that them I don't know, because it was here all the while you being used to uplift the society, you know. We could take, for instance, reggae music. Reggae music was supposed to uplift the people, them.
Music of the king, reggae.
Yeah, but then them use it. And now, when them start to use it now, them start to infiltrate it with other things. And then it become a non-entity. And no matter of fact, it become like them now. You see, that's why we talked about the beauty a while ago. When the beauty, you become beautiful when you start to extend yourself to make yourself look beautiful according to how them see beauty.
Let me say this, Muta, and your guess. Using the model of Robert Marley, Nestor Marley, I'm one that believe, not because the corporate majority in the society is going on a particular road, that is where the society is going to have to end up. Bob Marley used a thing called excellence and conquer the earth, am I right?
Yeah.
Well, them did have a start otherwise too, you know. They have to get some funding.
Yeah, we
forget
use
that
Chris
part.
Whitewell, sorry, we use Chris Blackwell to help him out in the marketing and promotion. But, so I am saying,
Well, for make the album, as far as me did read the thing, I don't know if it really goes so, but you know, the album.
no,
not for
I
me.
think my understanding is that his input contributed significantly to promoting Bob Marley
Yes.
and the Wailers around the world on the international scale.
Undisputable.
And because of that introduction to the world at that grand level with his connections globally, it gave Bob Marley and the Wailers a platform on which they could launch up and contribute to this.
Bob Marley, not the Wailers.
He didn't enter the picture with the three of them at one time.
No, Bob Marley. It's guys.
He
Bob
ended
Marley
up with Bob.
It take the Bob Marley and run with Bob Marley. So it's not like Bob Marley and the Wailers. The Wailers is like the band with I3.
You had an artist on your show some time ago named Ijaman Levi.
Yes. Where did I compete?
And I understand that Chris was interested in him initially.
Yeah.
Before Bob.
Yeah, that him did I say.
Question: Ijaman Levi is black or I'm light like Bob?
No, I'm not black. I'm not light like Bob.
Right,
Him
moving
short.
on.
Him short. Yeah. But what I say is that the advertisement that we see around here with the images, them not concerned with what the image represent. Them concerned with how popular the image is amongst the people them who them want to buy them product.
And what may I say?
Yeah.
Is using Bob and people like Hussein Bolt and Shelley and Fraser Price, just to name a few. It seems as if, with or without initial corporate involvement, we who starting from the grassroots or from ground zero have to develop a resonance or energy around something that is full of excellence.
Yes.
And when the things start to shine bright like the sun, the whole of them run come.
Yeah. But see, the thing is that when the things start to shine like bright like the sun, is that we left it.
Well, we know why we run left it, but I want to leave by saying to people who are listening to your show that while that thought and the direction in which you and your guests are having the discourse is a truth, is true. We must still hold on to the fact that we can continue breaking barriers
Of
like
course.
Bob,
Yeah, man.
breaking barriers like Hussein and Shelley and Fraser Price.
Yeah.
And the number one weapon to do this is excellence. Anything that we are doing, be the excellent vessel in that particular discipline. And the whole of them will still run.
I agree with you. That's why we sit down for 20 odd years. I tried to do a thing.
So you say you reach a level of excellence in your show because even though you say things I'm not agree with.
Yeah, well, you know, I don't expect you to say everything where you agree with. I'm mad.
Hold on, man. Take time, man.
No, you don't want to agree with everything we say.
And then me, our presenter start talk a little bit too fast, I get a little bit concerned. Just keep the same pace, man.
No,
what me I say?
No, you got but another level, you know.
What me I say? Hold on, Muta. What me I say? It's not so much about whether we agree or disagree. What you know me like about?
Are you bring up agree though?
You know me like about your thing?
Yeah.
He's a scientist.
Yeah.
Scientists go by evidence.
Yes, sir.
And most of what you would talk, hearsay.
Yes,
you
sir.
go out there and check it out for yourself. And whether me believe in a lot of what you say or not, me have to respect that.
Yes, sir.
You understand? That is like excellence, and you're doing it with 20 years on the radio and how many other years in your own career as a vessel. So it is an example that the youth and youth can take.
Yeah.
Right? Regardless of what their philosophies are, strive for excellence in whatever field you're in.
Yes.
Use examples of those who have gone ahead. And yourself included.
Good,
you know what I mean?
Good message, sir. Good message.
You know, build up the excellence in whatever area you are in.
Yeah.
And then make them run come.
All right, sir.
Yeah, blessed love.
Give thanks, man.
All right.
Yes.
I want to pick up on something briefly.
Yeah.
This Virgin was saying that most of the sponsors not really interested in the oldies market, you know. Not
again.
Not again.
Yeah, not again. Because I realize that some of the old men are dead too.
I don't know. It's because it's a shrinking market. Or it's a market with established taste already, you're not going to influence it much. I mean, buy a product anyway, even if a sponsor, yes or no.
Yeah.
But most of them...
in Jamaica, because we see that the Israel vibrations and the burning spirit still are tore down the whole place. The other day, me there, Alan, and Israel vibrations show me them itinerary where them have Fear Festival, and it's like them still up there.
Yeah,
you understand? And you have man where I sing from them time there. Them they are foreigner do not show. So,
but if you talk to a branding manager now who is 24, 25, Israel who?
Him don't know who name so. And yeah, so them don't know who name so. Them don't know. The youth them
so not going support.
Because them in the 30-year-old bracket, them not gonna know who name Israel Vibration. Them maybe them don't even know who name Burning Spear.
And they're not going to go look either.
Yeah, no.
Because if it's not hitting them right away,
them
not hitting our market. So it's not a matter of supporting anything, as you're saying. It's a matter of extracting value.
Yes,
extracting value from the.
Yeah. How does it help my product?
No.
Yes. No.
Right now. Right now. Not
tomorrow.
Not 30 years down the line. Right now.
Tomorrow. Yeah. Anyway, so where we reaching at?
Well, we're going to talk a little bit about the ad itself, the Saturn ad. We reach back to the Saturn ad.
Yes.
All right, so the Saturn coffee shop ad is one of 3 prominent advertisements by non-Jamaican companies this year to feature Jamaican music. The first was the Volkswagen 2013 Super Bowl game day commercial, Get In, Get Ready, featuring Jimmy Cliff's voice. And the most recent is the Evian water ad featuring Ainika Moses' Hot Stepper.
That one the wicked. No, trust me.
In front of the building and
that one there. That one take the cake. That one there take the cake, Rasta. Believe you me, that one there, a click. Trust me, yeah.
So, to give you a bit of the timeline, how quickly this ad came on and went away. The Jamaica Observer reported about the Saturn commercial on February 22nd, 2013, saying that up to February 21st, it had 380,000 YouTube hits. However, the story noted, the ad is likely to create controversy despite its attempt at humor. On February 23rd, the Jamaican government responded through Foreign Affairs Senator A.J. Nicholson, saying that it would be appropriate for Saturn to seek to repair this most unfortunate breach, which has caused discomfort.
Yeah.
Opposition spokesperson on culture Oliver Grange expressed her displeasure, saying, whilst the commercial with heavy Jamaican influences may have been devoid of malicious intent as partly illustrated by the prominent unfurling of the Jamaican flag in the end, it is unacceptable to have images of Jamaica's national flag being desecrated. In fact, the same is true for any national flag the world over. By February 26th now, Barrington Levy was expressing his anger at ad. The Observer reported that Levy found it disrespectful. Levy said, we made the necessary arrangements in terms of licensing, but we never discussed anything about burning or stamping on the flag. On February 26th, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade said the advertisement had been withdrawn. So this is 4 days, 22nd to the 26th. This was done, it was reported, quote, following the quiet diplomacy between the ministry and Saturn out of respect for the feelings of the Jamaican people. There was no mention of Rastafari in all of this, although a Rastafari color scheme and or dreadlock youth are used at 10 points in the advertisement.
Yeah.
So the ad is 60 seconds long. So with 10 images, this is an average of a Rastafari image every 6 seconds. Among these are the coffee on the window of the shop is in red, gold and green.
Yeah.
Rastafari youth looking at the flag being stamped upon right outside the coffee shop door. There's a Bob Marley t-shirt in red, gold and green in a street protest which is led by a Jamaican flag waver. There's red, gold and green banner leading this crowd of people on the street.
Towards the coffee shop.
Yes. Yeah. And then youth in Tams and red, gold and green t-shirt with a peace sign confronting a tank. And then another one is a big blow-up image. You know, it's like a couple stories high. Red, gold and green. Which is a part of the protest. You have to hold it down, rope on these things.
No, that was a Jamaican flag.
No man, there's a red, gold and there's that as well.
Yeah, the big one will come off of the building with them drop down.
Yeah, but that's different because this one now is it's like something from Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
If you remember a movie, this big thing coming up. Yeah, it's a blow up thing and it was a part of the protest.
Like yes.
And then there's another Bob Marley t-shirt and then dreadlock youth and a soldier on the tank close to the end. And then one now, just before the flag comes down from the side of the building, there is no war written in red, gold and green. And then I love Jamaica in black, red and gold. And then the flag comes down. And then dreadlock youth on top of the tank. Right at the end. So I conclude now that the short-lived Saturn Coffee advertisement of February 2013 evinces a clear misunderstanding of the relationship between Rastafari and the Jamaican state, even as it is a testament to the power of Rastafari. For if Rastafari is to be deployed in defense of Jamaica's dignity, then it must be a very powerful force. A further irony to this commercial use of Rastafari is its soundtrack. Levy's opening wail of Murderer could have been the cry after Bad Friday 1963. The lyrics could have been about any of a number of incidents of state brutality against Rastafari, the invasion of Pinnacle, the bulldozing of Bakawal. Levy sings, cause them muggling at them jeep want come kick out my teeth, coming at them red want to lick off my head, coming into my lane want to fly out my brain, them dress up in a jacket and them dress up in a tie want to deprive a man of my rights. In one of the public responses to the advertisement, Dr. Claire Nelson of the Institute of Caribbean Studies in Washington, D.C., described the advertisement as deliberately insulting. She demanded why not have a German flag and German music, demanding, since when is there an assumption that people who listen to Jamaican music have poor quality appliances and electronics? Nelson said, I suggest that they hire some Jamaican art directors and filmmakers to help them do an ad that could point them in the right direction. The right direction, and this is me now to end, that right direction we would hope would be a sensitivity to Jamaican culture, not as it appears, but how it actually exists. And we'll finish there, so.
Yes, brethren. All right. So, you have a conclusion. I mean, I know, I hear you say about the ad itself, but how you would summarize the whole thing in relationship to, all right, so in the minutes where the advertisement goes, there's more visibility of Rastafari cultural expression in this ad, yet still not giving credence to Rastafari in the ad. But could it be that there's a subliminal message that maybe the persons who are making the ad is Rastafari sympathizers to the point where they would subliminally project Rastafari in a subliminal way? That's another way to look at it. Or you don't see that?
No, I can't say that because if they have any sympathy, if they are sympathetic towards Rastafari in any way or know about it, they could never use Rastafari to defend the Jamaican nationalism. No, that would be.
But all right, in what way would you have said to defend the Jamaican nationalism when is the Jamaican flag get burned?
Yeah, because
and the Rastafari imagery get lift up in the image, in the advertisement.
No, because in the Rastafari being presented in the ad, what they are doing now is saying that Jamaica has been insulted, so Rastafari is going to defend Jamaica. Defending Jamaica in the sense of the flag, now, considering how the state has treated Rastafari, and also the determination for, if not physical repatriation, then certainly not accepting an identity that is anything less than outright African. I don't see that happening. I don't see that happening at all.
You don't see that happening in the art?
No, I don't see that being possible. I don't see that being logical. I don't see that being reasonable. A reasonable expectation. No.
So you don't feel say the ones them who make the ad not understanding like we as Jamaican the Rastafari purpose, but seeing it as a what we call a nice thing, like you have people jump to reggae music and have on the red, gold and green this and red, gold and green that, but not truly understanding Rastafari philosophy like you that it understand it, being a Jamaican and being amongst Rasta. You don't feel say these ones who's making this ad without knowing Rastafari in its essence, but knowing Rastafari through the music itself, could have did a picture, could have subliminally not for them own way, a project Rastafari at the expense of the Jamaican expression. I mean, I say it's not difficult for you to look at it that way because you don't seep into the Jamaican idea of what Rastafari is searching for, repatriation, reparation, liberation, and all these things. But stepping back and looking upon a white youth in Germany who love reggae and love Rasta and love Bob Marley would not want to put Rastafari in any weird light, but to express Rastafari in the only way that him can see it. No care how frivolous it look, by having a dread in there, by having a man, because it's planet, you know. The advertisement is planned. The imagery is planned. What you're going to have on is planned and everything. We know that Rastafari would not go and defend Jamaica in certain way. But then again, we also know that these youth is not knowing that Rastafari not going to defend Jamaica. But them is now showing an image. And them is saying now that me love Rasta, you know. So in order to show them love for Rasta now, them are going to put images in there that subliminally catch you. Like you go pick out Bob Marley picture in something where most one who look on the image wouldn't know say, right, but say a picture, a peace sign there with a red, gold and green thing behind it. So most ones wouldn't even look for that. But because your eye as a what them call you, journalist, as a journalist, always searching for these things. Would I did see that faster than the next man who now look for it. But the youth who make the advertisement, the youth who make the, you want to say something, sister? She want to say something. The youth who make the advertisement in a Germany, who is sympathetic, who maybe has been to many reggae concerts. I said, boy, this is the opportunity now to make an ad where subliminally a project a kind of Rastafari image in it.
I guess it's possible. We'll have to speak to them.
Yeah.
To, you know, to get, to be sure, you know, about my reading sort of set. Yeah. As you're saying, my reading sort of set in a particular direction so far.
In knowing Rasta and where Rasta stand for.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. in the Jamaican context, we say Rastafari still is. Some people were attack foolishness about Selassie and Africa and all these things. Them think they're irrelevant, foolishness. Them for deal with development. Them not no school, them not no this, them not no that. Yet still, them attack this damn foolishness. Yet still, we say, if without a school, we have been able to push Rastafari philosophy. If without a church, we have been able to push Rastafari theology outside of Jamaica. Right? So the point is that we don't have to have a school and a church to express where we say in our creativity. Plus, we have a culture that define way out there. The Jamaican people, the Jamaican establishment, still look on Rasta down, you know. Them not look on you up, them not look on you down. Because them say, them people there, ganja smoking, whatsoever, if you don't know ganja, now take center stage.
Yes.
And a dirty Rasta did I say legalize ganja, legalize it, good for glaucoma, good for this, good for that, good for that. People say, what kind of foolishness is that? Then dirty Rasta smoke ganja, this and this and that. Now we see doctors is now declaring, and lawyers, white lawyers, Lord Gifford is now saying it is against human rights to be locking up man for a spliff. I mean, 30 years ago, Lord Gifford would never say that. You understand? When Peter Tosh was singing, legalize it and I will advertise it. All right. What me I really said to you is that, you see, the Jamaican who is looking down upon Rasta, who is using Rasta to advertise them things, what you think Rasta should do? Maybe it's a big thing that we ask you. But as a man who write all of that and recognize the implications, what do you think Rasta should do?
Certainly Rastafari should approach the companies, not as individuals, but also as a united body, and ask, what is your perspective upon Rastafari? And if you are extracting value from Rastafari, don't you think it is appropriate to return some of this value? You're not legally bound to do it. Yeah. But wouldn't it be morally,
ethically,
to return some of this to Rastafari as a collective body? If it is to an institution, say Haile Selassie School, then
yes.
If you're going to use the school,
okay,
yeah.
So what them call them now, the Lion of Judah rum. What you call them?
Conquering Lion.
The Conquering Lion rum now. Should I just make a donation to the Haile Selassie School?
And it would work out many ways, because if you are donating this now, the companies could get extra mileage by saying we are making this charitable donation.
Yeah,
we are showing respect to Rastafari.
And put them plaque in the school. This building was donated by Rum. What them call Lion of Judah.
If it's even a block, the block is there.
Yeah,
all right.
No plaque in other schools.
Yeah, but
what you say?
She don't want a plaque in the school.
Support the wrong plaque in the school.
You see it, no? That's why I tell you, say the balance not working. You see it? Maybe look for that good. Yes. All right, Mama. All right. So that you not support no plaque. School. Yes.
All right, but
hold on. Cutting edge.
Hey, Mota.
Yes, blessed.
Yeah, man, blessed.
Yeah.
Now, call us up nice, man. Listen to reasoning still.
Yeah.
But you and me, I know. You see, why the man them, why me feel like them choose to use the Rasta image in a German commercial. Now you would go overseas and them thing. And you have a whole heap of people overseas where get the image when them think about Jamaica, them feel like every Jamaican a Rasta.
Yeah.
So you see, in order for the man them show Jamaican in enough things,
them have to show
them
Rasta
no want admit say a Rasta lead the country and a Rasta people worldwide know as Jamaican. But notice, if you show a commercial now, and you are trying to depict Jamaican and you want to use Bolt or Shelly and somebody everybody know, you have to use Rasta.
Yeah, but here I know with that advertisement, that advertisement was well thought out because you see the biggest flag in it is a Jamaican flag. The one with them roll off on the side of the building and the one with them burn on the ground is a well thought out thing. But my reasoning was that the subliminal Rastafari images that were shown in there was more pronounced in the different aspect of the advertisement. It stretched out in the advertisement.
Yeah, no, me not dispute Jamaican flag, you know, because Jamaica is the brand where them are trying to pick, you know.
Yeah.
But Jamaica and
I can't hear you properly.
People say they understand, right? You understand them no look on know that.
I can't hear you properly, brethren. You know, so I can't hear him properly. You know, some just come across my mind when I talked to him a while ago. Suppose it's really Rasta, them are trying showing at the thing and a leak against Jamaica by burning the Jamaica flag. Suppose it's really Rasta imagery and Rasta, them are trying show in the advertisement. I really know I say, but not. Maybe some rebellious youth in a corporate Germany where I make advertisement decide say, hey, me come among some Rasta youth will come on here, so you know, we don't like Jamaica at all, you know. Them just burn Rasta, burn the flag. So maybe that's another way if you look at it too, that the people them who make the advertisement, which I am assuming that is some youth. When I say youth now, just like how Anya, so corporate Jamaica now is not made up of, you know, who's making decisions in terms of advertisement. As something called 25, 30-year-old
the brand manager.
Yeah, the brand manager, them are between 25 and 35, 40-year-old.
And them change them fast.
Yes. So, when I said, oh, maybe them youth there are sure Rastafari, I say, away with the Jamaica flag. A Rastafari we are defend.
And for not make it look too bad, them just pull out the big Jamaica flag.
Maybe them will put out the Jamaica flag to make it say, all right, we did burn the Jamaica flag up there, so make we revive it up there. So, but straight into the advertisement is Rastafari, the youth them are sure. You know the thing, me don't know. I mean, we can't look at it a whole heap of different way, you know. It's just another way to look at it because we could do a paper upon all the youth them who make the ad. A project Rastafari in a subliminal way in a Germany.
Well, I hope to talk to them at some point.
Oh, you're going to interview them?
If I can find a phone number.
No, they must can't find them, man.
Yeah, well.
AJ Nichols can't tell you where to find them, man. Yeah. Them call them up and talk to them, man. I would really feel good to know that you can talk to them. Then I could bring you back here and talk to you again.
Yeah, because this is not a complete
yes,
thing, you know. And I mean, the thing is also that looking at corporate Jamaica and the use of dancehall. So this is something that came up along the way, looking at the different things that are connecting.
Yes,
and boys, a lot of Rastafari being used, and the Saturn ad came.
But I am really impressed. I am totally impressed with the paper, brethren. Believe you me, I am. The Gleaner now publish it.
No, not the Gleaner.
You put in a book.
Well, they're doing a publication from the conference.
Okay, and I'm going to include it tonight. Yes.
Well, I'm going to submit it. I don't know if you're going to get it included.
You mean you don't know?
No, to me.
You mean you don't know? Wait there. You have to call up this big boy. This child, you don't know, man. It must in there.
I hope so.
It's the most publicized paper will come out of the conference. It's on cutting edge.
All right.
Thousands of people all over the world are listening to this. Tomorrow morning you hear yourself on YouTube. You're fried for those where you don't say that on YouTube tomorrow morning.
So I mean, if the paper not included, then can lead a protest with the Rastafari. Go up on you, Ian.
Yeah, that's a serious thing. This is the cutting edge that I refer. Full paper there. Wonderful reasoning. We have a little time here. We can take some call. We want to keep the conversation within the framework of what we did talk about, you know. We don't want a man call me and in some different conversation, Rasta. You understand? All right, we now go entertain it. We can't man call me and in some different conversation, Rasta. You understand? All right, we now go entertain it. We can't bring the man clear from town to come down here to come talk about your personal little thing. Yes, cutting edge.
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, Muta.
Yes, sir.
The last caller, they just suggest a point, said, look, people are foreign to Jamaican as Rasta.
Yes, true.
I lived in New York in the 90s, and a white Puerto Rican who live in America. Asked me if I trim. Kind of something with the locks.
Yes.
I asked him, why am I asking him? I said, well, I think the most Jamaican are Rasta.
Well, me go a place where people feel say every Jamaican are Rasta.
Well, that's what me think.
Yeah.
So me I say maybe that's how I go on for true. That's some way that why the man use Rasta.
Yes.
Rasta man.
Imagery, yeah.
And I project a Jamaican thing.
Yeah, yes.
Because even a movie, they might show Jamaican gangs and a dreadlocks. I mean, I'm not sure I pass them not dreadlocks.
But remember that movie where Seagull Born for Dead.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I move them I think of right now. Where all of the gang members
the brother who them chop off made in night where it was a dreadlocks in night.
Yeah.
And the way him going there and kick up the whole of man, the man turn them over.
Yeah, man, the whole of the gang members them was dreadlocks.
A whole heap of them have a Bridget. A whole heap of them was a Bridget. We do them.
They were dreadlocks.
Yeah.
I said none of the show up past them, but they whole lot and dreadlocks them.
Yeah.
So how come every time them a project Jamaican?
Yeah, because there's a perception out there where people, it's like reggae. A man go there with a ball head, them can't believe say him a play reggae, no.
Yes,
you come from Jamaica.
Until him start lock.
Yeah, if I say you come from Jamaica, you know,
you're supposed to lock.
You're supposed to lock, yeah.
And smoke weed too.
Yes.
Because I go Atlanta and every man will meet as a Jamaican, figure some smoke weed.
Smoke weed, yeah.
Yes,
yeah,
and they assume that without even ask me.
Investigated, yes.
Let's see it. So maybe there's something to the virgin there said there, you know.
Yeah. And I want to tell you something to a company plane that an African woman come to me and ask me, she don't want to come nowhere, but why am I not wearing shoes? I say, well, it's just my thing. She say, where am I from? I said, Jamaica. She said, where is that? I said, well, it's a part of the Caribbean, you know. She said, do all the people them there don't wear shoes? I say, okay, here we go again.
Exactly. I nearly asked my Puerto Rican version if everyone in Puerto Rican in a gang, because every show I say Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican a gang.
I was asking the same question, but I say, I don't want to make it look no way.
And when I walk in Morocco, in the Medina, you know, when I walk there, I have figured out say every guy where I look like one of terrorist guy where I see on TV.
Exactly, but that's how American people say.
Yeah.
Terrorists bomb the place and every man in a turban is a terrorist.
Every terrorist, yeah man. Give thanks, Bridget. Give thanks. Yes, we want to tell the people them say, well, Virgin Donovan open a vegetarian restaurant Friday, Eastwood Park Road, opposite which part Junior Reid have in place, and vegetarian restaurant. We're glad for know that the vegetarian restaurant they might get enough all around Kingston, you know, that you can pick and choose. Well, this is the latest one, Food for Life. Donovan running the vegetarian restaurant. I'm going to have a launch, a opening of this restaurant this Friday from 11 to 9 p.m. I will be there spinning music all day, and we hear that Profile and I being drummers will be there also chanting all day. So this is an open invitation to all ones. We come out and recognize this new restaurant, vegetarian restaurant, right there at Eastwood Park Road. As we say, opposite Junior Reid Place. You can't miss it. Trust me. Just as you pass over the stoplight and come up Eastwood Park Road on the right. Vegetarian restaurant, Food for Life. And we want to tell you also that we're going to go back down a West Street again. Why we are telling you, say the West Street thing sweet me so much that Lord, trust me, if there 2 people there, they are going to go down there and play. We love it. We love dog there. Trust me, we love dog there, man. But yeah, but you know, say West Street is on, you know. This Sunday again, yes, we will be there. West Street, in the heart of Kingston. Come listen to some good old vintage music in all manner, from soul hits to scat to reggae to mento to all sort of music where we are provide. So, Forever Young, we want you to all the daughters them who call themselves Forever Young from in the Rima here there and from in the Trenchtown area there. Them say them is Forever Young. Why your sister will come to me and say, watch out, me have a session Tuesday with Alonzo Hawk, or why you come there, you know. Because me is one of the forever young posse. So why you look the forever young posse? All the woman them will come there night time and say, Mota, where the man them there? We want some man for dance with. So you have all how much woman a dance with one man in the place, in the venue. But yeah, we're going to do this Sunday again, 5 are young, you understand? Make it a date and don't be late. You understand? Yes. Okay. So Donovan, who are you look Donovan? Donovan left center and be around Ghana town go open vegetarian restaurant. Anyway, nothing wrong with that because we need as much vegetarian restaurant in a Kingston. Rastafari a open restaurant. I will give thanks for know that. You understand? So this is the latest of all the restaurant, them Food for Life, Eastwood Park Road, opposite Junior Reid Place there. Yes. We will be there from midday to night. And we see that other artists will be there to give in the bridge and a strength. So, yeah, man, that's how we there. All right, we don't have much time left on the program. We can't take few calls. If you not call, we're going to just release the bridge and make him go sleep with his wife in a watch house, yeah, and wake up early morning and go back to town that him can catch the gleaner and them report all right, the newspaper. You understand? So, yes. Here we go with this. And this we are playing. Until we see our next call. And this we are playing. Oh, she know the last tune them where Matrix play 6 o'clock in the morning. And can call me between 2 and 5:45 in the day again. Trust me. I rep him come like an addiction, man. Come at the invitation and we say, yeah, man, it was wonderful to have the eye here and his wife, you know, them way there, even though she never said nothing, but she say a lot, even though when she never said nothing, trust me. She say a lot in her body movements. We love that, you know, language without speaking with the mouth. So we say, give thanks, brethren, give thanks to the energy, give thanks for the time where you spend. And we say, yeah, you know, we hope we can do it again next time. Maybe when you have a next paper.
Yeah, man, and thanks for the invitation, you know. Yeah. Thanks for the invitation, you know. It means a lot.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Sister, like where you're going, you must can say something now.
Thanks for having us.
All right, Mama, give thanks, give thanks. Give thanks.
Yeah, man, DJ Kev Alabama.
Ah, how are you, man?
Give thanks to life, the keeper of life.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, I'm good, man. How are you, man?
I'm there. I go through the places, as usual.
Yeah, man, we stay up here with you, too, you know. We not sleep, you know.
Well, that's good, man. You can't go sleep when cutting it upon the radio, man. If you go do that.
A woman come out, a woman just can't sleep, she can't bother. Cutting and just deal with.
All right.
Hey, I go make relationship mash up in the mood.
Oh, no, man. No, man. Your relationship now mash up, man. It was cement more down the line. And the rough is a go on, you know. When you see down the line, oh, gosh, man. It's tighter, man.
Yeah, man. The information from the brother, they really not useful, man. You know, give thanks, you know.
Yeah, man.
But I say, we see where Rastafari needs to institutionalize certain things. Just like our church have them branch a thing where them are deal with. Politician have them branch a thing. School. Even, you say a Rasta man that born Jesus all in life. And when he dead, who bury him?
Yeah, Jesus.
Yeah, even how things do like wedding and marriage.
Yeah.
Everything do catch with colonialize.
Rights of passage. We need to develop rights of passage. Yeah.
Yeah, so Rasta need to work on them things.
Yeah, you know? Yeah, man. Give thanks, man.
Yeah, but I my little thinking, I say, when me that left this space, I'll cremate your body and them things, you know? Not necessarily say I have to go bury, you understand?
Yeah, you're into cremation.
Yeah, check it out and you know, like how them do it and whatever the case may be. And you don't go on already, you know, so.
Yeah. All right, give thanks, man.
Yeah, man, but. Yeah, man, with the tomorrow, said, you know.
Later, not tomorrow, later.
Later with them. I'm big up on my little friend, Samantha Lawrence out of Kingston. She's supposed to tune in, so I get listener for you know.
All right. You get listener for me, you man, go sleep left, yo.
Yes, I go. Oh, boy, give thanks now.
Yeah, man, blessed man.
All right.
Blessed man.
All right. me start the reasoning this way. The same vibration that the eye get towards that advert, that particular advert with the burning of the flag, right? That consciousness there is pertaining to identity. Because Rastafari say we Ethiopians. You know, and so it is not even plain devil's advocate, it's like God advocate. It just hit it right there, so because that's our part and parcel of Rastafari, that we are not West Indians, Jamaican, Trinidadian, Barbadian, etc. See? The Ethiopian. So it could be there from that consciousness too.
Which consciousness you talk about? Which one of the consciousness?
What did I talk about?
About the youth them, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course. Queen Africa Aya. But before I go there, make a Queen Africa in the reasoning. But before I go there, make a reason something with the eye now. The eye, when the eye makes sound, which is kind of clarified during the reasoning between the eye and the virgin. When the eye makes sound about Rasta, the eye mean Rastafari. See?
Yeah.
Okay. The eye no drink rum.
No.
See? So then, one is like the example what the brethren just come off the line say. Him say, man, I praise Rastafari all the life, and then going to church and Jesus bury him. But we have Rastafari gathering 2 for 1s and 1s apart. And even in the church, there is still one in the midst there who in the Jesus midst who say, Rastafari. Do I understand what I say so?
No, I don't understand what you're saying.
Oh, you mean the eye not understand? The eye Rastafari, you know.
Explain to me what you're saying.
Okay, the eye say that the eye see that the eye see Rasta.
Yeah, the brethren say that them let's try them born Jesus and Jesus bury, and me say and Jesus bury them.
Yes. Yeah. I make the example of that with the eye now to say, okay, remember the reason come from drinking rum. Rasta drink rum. Rastafari drink rum. The eye Rastafari. I and I Rastafari, and Rastafari do not drink rum.
So the man them who me say I drink rum or what?
It couldn't be Rastafari. Because Rastafari, I know that Rastafari in drinking rum, Rastafari do not drink rum.
Well, I now go spread it so far, because
I understand. Okay, let me see.
Wait now.
Okay. I
as a Rastafari brethren don't drink rum. It no means the next man who claim Rastafari now go do it.
But hear this now, I Congo.
Because I know things where I do, where a whole heap of Rasta now go do, and I know a whole heap of things where I do, a whole heap of Rastafari I do. So I now go say Rastafari no drink rum. I say I as a Rastafari no drink rum, but I know man who declare Rastafari will drink rum.
But
I now go say because them drink rum, them are no Rasta. I now go say because them drink rum, them are no Rasta. In other words, no. I not declare that neither, you know. I declare that Rastafari, what them is there is, you know. Who one is there is, you know. I declare that Rastafari liberty, the liberty of Rastafari is not drinking alcohol, not drinking rum. Then I know they don't say that already, man.
Well, okay then. So therefore, in saying Rasta drink, no, Rastafari drink rum, no. Anyhow, let me come off of that time.
So who drink the rum then? Who drink the rum? The one them who me I say, where yellow
who drink rum?
Yeah, and I drink it. Who them?
Them just the man them who drink rum?
Oh, them are no Rastafari.
I say, Rastafari drink rum, you know. No. I say, Rastafari do not drink rum.
All right, sir. Next subject.
All right. Yeah. Queen Ifrica, I would allow for the sister to be present when I say this. What about Queen Ifrica's body? Because that's the conclusion she came to. What about Queen Ifrica's body?
Who you say?
The sister made a sound. I think that is that is the only sound she made.
Which sister?
Who was there? Who was there with the Virgin Empress?
No. She make a sound. Say what?
she said
Oh,
that
she had show her body. She had show her body.
yeah, the Queen I speak, she was comparing images.
Yeah, she had show her
right.
body, yeah.
And she said that Queen Africa is more into a body expression.
No, showing her body, no, yeah.
Yes. So what I would love to ask her is, what about Queen Africa's body presently that is not African or that is European? I would have loved to know that from her, you know?
Yeah, but
yes,
all right. It was in relationship to a next sister who the brethren quote from up at the university, who mentioned Sizzler and him explicit sex and Queen Africa.
No, I know that. I know that's where she came in, you know. But she was making a point about
yes. She now showing more of her
beauty, the beauty expressing the image of expressing the beauty.
Yeah,
it comes from that now to
the body.
She's more body.
Yeah, well, the brethren was saying that in relationship to people saying beautiful woman, them never used to say that until now.
I over the part.
So the reason now is that where I interject, I say the reason people who have said that now is people who never did like or Rasta look in the beginning. So for them to say that now, them still,
I over.
Yeah, so she's.
As I reach that point, I want to endorse what I said, that up to this point and time, them and those still hate Rastafari.
Yeah, well, I don't know if it's 8, but I don't know if it's an 8 Rasta.
Well, we have to tell love, you know. Listen.
Well, as I tell you, you know, you have a woman uptown, you know, say.
Imagine that. I heard the answer that.
It's true, me attack, you know. I don't know.
I know that.
Yes. True,
I know that.
Should I prefer son turn gay than turn a Rasta? Yes.
Yeah, but Rastafari is, you know, Rastafari is. And because Rastafari comes out of the other point I wanted to make when we do what I say now, in terms of the consciousness. Rastafari is a consciousness, you know.
Yes.
It's a consciousness. So that's why even the looks, well, even looks, you know, is all part of that consciousness, but at the same time, looks can be deceiving too, just like how we're seeing people who have the looks.
Yeah, but you see, Rastafari is also is a culture, you know.
Of course.
And the culture include the looks.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, so when
indeed, that's why I conclude that. But then it have people who have that said look, but the embedded consciousness is void.
Yeah, truth.
It is not there.
But that don't make no amplify the cultural expression.
No, of course not. Yeah. Because it's just like the advertisement with the Ital Liberty. Yeah. Ital Liberty. You know, edible, vital. Ital Liberty is our part and parcel of that culture.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know? Perfect is the love I. Give thanks to the information flood, you know.
Yeah, man.
We want to request a song, you know. Sealer. By Steel Pulse. It is from the tribute to the Martyrs album, I think. We don't hear that song. It's a song dedicated to His Majesty.
Where the true name?
Sealer. Yes.
You mean
tribute to the album, tribute to the Martyrs album. Steel Pulse.
No, spell that Sealer there. Because you know some people spell them things different.
I think it's spelled S-E-L-A-H. I think it carry the H too. But if it didn't carry the H, it's spelled S-E-L-A. But it's there. Tribute to the Martyrs album. We don't hear that song play at all.
It's a whole heap of song, you know, you're playing, brethren. Believe me.
Yeah, it's true, but see that song there?
The more that song with about the place we play, it's unbelievable, man.
Yeah, man, give thanks in advance.
Yeah, man, give thanks, brethren.
Bless.
Isis. Yes, we're there with you. Last moments of the cutting edge. We're up on the last lap, you know, yes. I love that program, yeah, yes. From 2 o'clock to 5:45, Stepping Razor, the art of war. yes. One little virgin from Calabash restaurant. Him say there will be a what you call on a Thanksgiving them call it. What them call them thing they know. Where they have customer appreciation. Yes. There will be a customer appreciation day where we will be there playing music again. That's like we will be doing on Friday at Eastwood Park Road there, Food for Life, new restaurant coming through on the scene. And enough of them are work now. We love that.